up here. If you give me a second here to adjust. I'm still getting used to the new setup. My apologies. I keep trying to get the stream started on time, and something holds me up. Tonight, I was editing a clip from the podcast, and I did a really good job, I think. Like, I actually have all these transitions now, and I'm like, oh, this is looking good. I can actually do clips that cut between scenes and cut out the dead air and stuff, or if, like, I had interaction with one of you, during, you know, a segment, I can cut that out, and then we can get right back to the subject for the highlight. I'm like, oh, this is working out really well. Looks good. And then I encode it and everything. I come back in the room to start the stream. I'm like, wait, where did it save? I'm looking all over. I'm like, so finally I realized that this is really good with Windows 11. It says recent. So you could, anything you've edited is in a recent area. And I said, oh, okay. It actually saved somewhere where I hadn't intended on it saving. So then I was able to, you know, get it where I wanted. I'm like, dang, I swear I had told all the video highlights to save to this one folder, but it didn't. So anyway, that sent me back about 10 minutes. I'm like, well, all right, well, let's get the stream back up and running now. So here we are. So sorry for the late start. I actually have to get the chat open because I don't have the YouTube chat open. I only have the Kick chat open right now. What's up, King Michael, over there on Kick? Let me open up the YouTube chat. Am I going to play the Shredder's Revenge DLCs?
Yo,
no, I have no interest in playing the Shredder's Revenge DLCs. I'm sadly very backlogged on the games I'm playing.
Big up, Staffed. Long time
People are
no
asking
see,
for new
buddy,
games and the
long
like.
time.
For example, they want Indiana Jones, which I didn't know was coming out tonight. No one knew it was coming out tonight. For some odd reason, these Game Pass games seem to be releasing early all the time now. So it actually released tonight, but I already promised you guys Flight Sim, so we're doing Flight Sim tonight, and I'm playing Indiana Jones all day tomorrow. And then we got this Path of Exile 2 game that came out of nowhere on Friday. I didn't even know what it was.
It's not out of nowhere, bro. I've been anticipating this game.
I played 3 indie games you guys have been asking me for. So it's like I just can't.
Out of nowhere, dude. I've been waiting for this game to come out, bro. What are you talking about? Out of nowhere.
You know, I like Shredder's Revenge when we played it, but no, I don't really have a desire to go back to it now.
That's crazy, dude.
So.
So what, dude?
Yeah, Indiana Jones is out right now if you have a Game Pass. It came out. I don't know why, because it was supposed to be tomorrow, and now it's live now. Like, even if you had argued, oh, 9 p.m. Eastern, it's 6:30. You know, it's not even that time. Well, excuse me, 9 p.m. my time, midnight Eastern. It's still like 9 p.m. Eastern, so it came out early. I don't know. They did this with, what game was it? Marvel Rivals actually just released early, too. And I was like, I don't know why it's live. It didn't say it was going to be. So anyway, no, I'm sorry, Craze Bees. I know that you probably liked my Shredder's Revenge playthrough, which is why you're asking that, but I don't plan on going back to it. No. Is Indiana Jones a walking sim? Well, in the same regard as if you say like Dishonored or Deus Ex or that style of RPG,
the same regard,
sim, then yes, it's a walking sim. But that's what everyone's saying who's played it. They're saying, yeah, it plays like those kind of style
How was y'all weekend?
First-person RPGs with exploration, combat, puzzle solving, things
good.
like that. That's what it is. So, if that's your cup of tea, you'll probably like it. Ooh, excuse me.
He was chilling.
Hold on a second here. I wanted to go to the mountains tonight. Here we go.
Oh, no, here we go. No.
I wanted to go to the nice, relaxing mountains tonight.
Oh, no.
I don't know why. Keeps moving though. Like, look at that. I don't know.
What the hell?
I didn't move it. Things keep moving here in my setup. I don't know why. All right. Well, everyone, good evening. Welcome to the Late Night Chill stream.
Sorry, man. I hope you feel better
indeed soon. Microsoft Flight Simulator. 2 hours of chill fun flying all around the world.
This should be great, dude.
We're gonna have a great relaxing time
This should be fucking amazing.
This game is always relaxing and fun. I really like having it in the rotation because of that. It allows us to unwind and have a lot of interaction too. As I'm flying, we usually talk and have fun conversation. Sandy likes the snow in the setup. Well, I'm glad that you like it, Sandy. Sarah says you've got to do more Balatro. That was a blast. Could tell you were having a lot of fun. At first, I was a little confused, and as soon as it started catching on what I was doing with the multipliers and everything, I started really liking it. So yeah, I definitely want to play more Balatro. I'm 100% will be playing more Balatro in the future. You can count on that.
Okay, great, Bill. That's awesome. As long as it makes that moolah, bro. It makes that money. What is this dead air, dude? What is he doing? Scanning for tips?
I'm literally moving mountains. I just did. That's right. I said, oh.
Instantly scanning for tips. The hell?
Oh, I use my powers. I want to test something. Tomorrow, we're playing Indiana Jones. And I had an idea. So you know what I should do? I should do something that I haven't done in a little while.
What's that?
But I want to test it here tonight since we have a little bit of extra time before we start.
Okay. All right, let's go. We got some new shit, bro. We got some new shit for the setup, huh? Okay. You know, I'm eating some Mounds bars, dude. I think Mounds is one of my favorite candies.
Tomorrow I'm playing Indiana Jones. And Indiana Jones, as we know, he's a heroic character who has an iconic hat. And I said, well, if you're going to be playing as an iconic character who always wears an iconic hat, well, then you've got to wear your own.
The cowboy hat?
But I wasn't sure how the hat's going to work with this AI green screen. And as you can see,
it looks terrible.
It's not exactly perfect. It's working. It's just not working perfectly, right? But it is working. It's just kind of phases in and out of existence.
Well, it's either working or it's not working,
Let's see how this looks
dude.
on the gameplay.
There's no in between, bro. Sorry.
No, it's not bad, but it definitely isn't perfect. Like, I wish it was a little better, right?
Oh, man. Yeah, he used to wear that hat back in the day when he did, like the, I remember when he was sitting on that couch, that goddamn couch,
welcome everyone to the stream tonight. I hope you're ready to chill with me.
He's had that hat for a hot minute. The King of Hate shit. When he was in the King of Hate shit.
Says, it really is an amazing game. It should stream well.
What was it called? What was that segment called? The Hateful Truth.
Performing game, you know.
The Hateful Truth.
It'll look good at my new setup, better streams, better videos, and green screen. That's awesome.
You can handle the hate.
But you know what I mean. Okay.
All right, dude. This is getting old now, dude. Just scanning for tips, like instantly like, rubbing his nose. Like, dude, what are you doing? You're wearing a cowboy hat. You got a fucking green screen, AI green screen with mountains behind you. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Seriously, dude. What is this? This is the clown show now.
I wonder if the AI gets better over time. Like, not personally in my setup, but I wonder if, like, after time they patch this to make it work better.
What do you?
I wonder.
What do you mean patch it? No, it's trash, dude. It's never gonna be perfect.
Well, I'm glad to hear
that. He would get shot. Yeah, he would definitely get shot. You know why he would get shot, though, right? Because he would owe gambling debts. And he would definitely get shot, dude. He wouldn't make it very far. They're gonna make an example out of his ass.
There's a couple people that go back and forth with each other over on Kick. I don't even know what they're talking about. It's very confusing. I know they're talking about the show Home Movies, which I like home movies. I used to watch it all the time on Adult Swim. I liked it so much that I actually bought the DVD set. But I don't know why they're talking about that in the Kick chat. Anyway. So how you guys doing tonight?
Phil's lucky as hell, dude.
Remember how it works.
He wouldn't be able to survive in any other time except
the top contributor chooses where we're going. So when I start at 7 p.m. in about 20 minutes, whoever is the top contributor of the stream chooses our
he wouldn't be able to exist in any other
like
time
buying
period.
A plane ticket to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So
he would have been just
book the flight right now. Whoever contributes, pick where we're going first.
Dude, this is the worst grift, dude.
Other contributors will get to pick the next destination.
This is okay. So what do you think is worse?
It worked really well last time. We had great fun.
Okay, here I'm gonna I'll make a poll, dude.
So yes, please.
I'll do some work, dude. I'll actually do something, bro.
Save this for tomorrow
once.
For Indiana Jones.
I'll actually fucking do something for once. Let's see.
Also remember, there are no more streak concerns. All right, we are not. We will not be tracking goals. Like, for example, not goals, excuse me, streak. There's no streak anymore. What it is now is if we hit a goal of $150 on any given stream, we add this to our goals hit total, and then we do rewards at certain stages. So if we hit 10, we do a DSP tries it. If we hit 50, we're going to do a special either viewer's choice event or we're going to do a marathon based on your feedback. If we hit 100, then it's going to be Stellar Blade, full playthrough. And the thing is, we are guaranteed to hit these goals in time. It's just a matter of how soon. So the more goals we hit,
only have 6 viewers, so I don't know. We might get 2. Okay? We may get like 2 votes.
And I'm open to more suggestions of things that you guys
it might just be 50-50 here
for sure. So let me know.
I'll just leave it up for a while, I guess.
I'm open to any suggestion. Okay. Shout out to Envy Elroy, a new member here tonight on YouTube. Thank you, Envy Elroy, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. That's our first contribution of the night, technically. So, let's see what happens. If no one contributes by the time we start, Envy Elroy will be choosing our first flight destination because that's $3. But it would be pretty easy to beat $3, just saying. Remember, everything counts. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Subs and gifted subs over on the Kick side, or tips, which anyone could do because that's just through PayPal. All right? Very good. Very, very cool.
Yo, big ups, Ebel.
Wings is thinking about running for Senate in 2026. Thoughts? He
What?
is thinking small.
No, that's not
should
real,
not be
dude. There's
thinking
no
about
way.
anything
Dude.
except the top spot. President Jordan.
Yeah, right, dude. Imagine.
Not
Oh
Senator
my god,
Jordan,
bro.
not Representative Jordan. It should be President Jordan. And if he runs, I will run against him. I will be his major opposition. It will be Burnell Jordan going against each other in 2028. There you go. Oh, wait, he's running for Senate in 2026? Never mind. Okay, then he could run for Senate. Be a senator for 2 years, then become president in 2028. There you go. Very good. How about not talking about the streak? I'm not talking about the streak. There is no streak. I can't talk about something that doesn't exist. You're being very foolish. Okay.
Bro, how can you just end the streak, bro?
That's true. Kyle says, I hope Phil will do a Five Nights at Freddy marathon. Someone
What about
suggested
the
that
best
this
streak?
morning. They said, how about if you hit, you know, the marathon goal, we could vote on a marathon. Maybe one of the marathons would be you play like a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's games back to back in one day. And I said, that would be perfectly eligible. I don't see the problem with that. I would hate it because I don't like the series at all. I would sit here making fun of the games all day because I think they're terrible, but it's a perfectly valid goal that you could ask for.
Do you think that Phil realized he was being really scummy and he doesn't want to
Getting
like
plastered on stream?
he doesn't
Christmas
want to beg for
marathon,
the
I'll be
streak
drinking.
anymore or
I
something?
don't know what I'll be drinking yet. I'll probably get some booze like the week before, or during the week before, during my day off to go, you know, grabbing stuff, shopping. But I will be drinking during the Christmas marathon. How many goals to play an MMO? See, that's an issue only because the reason I say that, MMOs don't really work because there's no protections against people trolling. And I've tried playing World of Warcraft.
What do you mean?
And it just did not work. People just harassed me the entire time.
Phil,
I wasn't able to have fun or make any progress.
Why did you dox your server?
You can't really do that unless there's a particular
Why'd you tell him what server you're on?
Like people have said, Final
I don't
Fantasy
understand,
14
dude. Why doesn't he
supposedly
there's no
is a
precautions.
story mode that protects you from it. So
Why'd you show it?
that's the case. I don't know. You know? Anyway, let's go back to my nice setup. Get out of the mountains. What's the weather like in Washington? Asked Spawn Killer. Oh, it's cool. Like in the 40s outside, I think. With it's been damp and rainy for quite some time. Yesterday it was wet almost all day. Right now it is just a little cool.
Yo,
In between, you know,
big
cloudy
ups.
and rainy on and off here.
Big ups, Retro.
Mitch the Plant, how you doing? Good evening. Would I consider bringing back bubble guns? Absolutely not. Those bubble guns were fun, don't get me wrong.
The
but
bubble
the mess that
gun,
they made
yes.
was tremendous. And now that I have 2 high-end expensive PCs,
Oh, I missed the bubble guns,
a
dude.
new
Come on
external
now.
capture device, a new lighting
that was
system,
that was peak
a
clown
very
mode,
high-quality HD camera. I am not going to start squirting bubble juice all over this office and cover everything and get it all sticky.
He still
and
calls it
disgusting.
bubble
Absolutely
juice.
not. I refuse.
That was peak clown mode for real.
I want to turn off the mic so it doesn't glow and bother me.
Absolutely insane. Yo, you ever have these queso ruffles? They're amazing. Really good. They're super salty though. But I like that salt, baby.
Also, just want to toss these adapters into the closet. Shout out to Joe BP for a super chat. I will shout that out in a moment.
Joe BP. Okay.
Joe BP, $5 super chat, and he says, Flight Sim, let's LFG, let's fucking go. Thank you so much, Joe. Let's get you on the leaderboard. You are now the top contributor, Joe. So again, unless someone beats you, you will be picking where we're going first tonight.
I thought that was looking for group.
Will someone beat Joe's $5 super chat before we begin? We're going to find out. But Joe, in the meantime, think about somewhere you want to go. About 10 minutes left. Have I been to Mount Rainier and Flight Sim yet? No, we haven't, right? We never flew over it. No, we went to Seattle, but we did not go to Mount Rainier itself. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Good evening. How's the closet? Atrociously bad. This closet, because in the last few years, as you know, I've made major upgrades to my setup. Like, if you take a look at my streams 2.5 years ago when I cleaned this closet out versus today, the streams are totally different. So a lot of the old equipment and shit just got tossed in there. You know, I've had 2 years of seasonal decorations in and out. It's a humongous fucking mess. The only thing that is separated nicely, remember the games we found that you said were of high value that I could sell someday? Those are in a nice, neat pile. Everything else has been strewn about in a huge fucking mess. Seriously, it's just bad.
He's gonna do another closet
really
stream,
bad.
baby. Let's go.
Am I trying the remaster of the
How is
thing
it already
again,
filled again, dude?
Every stream, someone asks me, "Am I playing this? Am I playing this?" I don't know what to tell you. It just seems like they wanted to backload the entire year. Like in this last couple of weeks, has there been like 20 releases, out of which none of them are like AAA giant releases? Maybe you could argue Indiana Jones is, but I don't know how I could play them all. Like, I've never played the thing. I don't know if it's any good. I like the movie,
Bro,
but I don't know how I could play the thing while I'm playing Indiana Jones, while I'm playing Stalker 2, while I'm playing Bloodborne and its DLCs, while I'm playing Microsoft Flight Sim, while I'm playing 3 new indie games I played today, while I'm playing Path of Exile 2. I just don't see it happening. So
how is he trying to say restreaming is illegal?
It's
dude?
out, so maybe I could play it in the future.
How is restreaming illegal? When you've live reacted to shit,
How are the
is
PC
that
monitors? Oh, the latest one from a couple years ago is right here facing me. That one runs at 120 hertz.
Is he talking about like a raw fill or something?
I do not.
Like a 1-to-1?
I do not even use the other one anymore. Since I started this new PC, I'm just doing one monitor setup. It's honestly, it's better with a one monitor setup. Reason being, now when things open up and things, it doesn't open up on the other screen and I'm struggling to see it or reach it. It's all on one monitor, so I can't get lost or anything. I needed the 2 monitor setup many years ago when I used to video edit. When I was doing editing, you know,
stealing that content, bro. Give me your
even the first few
give me
years
your
that I
fucking
was
content right now, dude. Oh yeah, give it to me.
And then I stopped around 2017.
Give me all your content.
Now I'm starting again. Like tonight, I edited a clip, a highlight
Who
from
would
the
want
podcast.
this content,
it's really
bro?
good.
I don't want this shit, or you can have it.
A tour of this office. So I cut between the different pictures, and then it's me showing you all the badges that I had saved up from conventions back in the day before I tossed them in the trash because they don't mean anything anymore. They're ancient, and, you know, they really have no value. So I edited all that together and cut out all the dead air. So it went from like a 30-minute segment down to like a 10-minute segment, and that's the highlight for tonight. I'm going to do another highlight as well.
What's he even talking about? I can't even understand what he's saying right now.
So that's another one I have to make tonight.
What?
But it worked well.
What the fuck is he saying?
I'm really enjoying editing. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. Oh, dude, I love this program.
He's editing? No way.
DaVinci Resolve is a really good program. It's so easy to use once you figure out the basics. I love it. Shane's World has become a member tonight. Thank you to Shane's World for a brand new membership here. I appreciate that.
Shane's World.
That's another $3 of support tonight.
Yo, I just watched Edward Scissorhands tonight.
However,
that shit was
still leaves Joe BP in the lead
good,
to select where we're going first. So Joe BP again, unless someone beats you in the
Christmas
next
time movie
7 to 10 minutes, you're going to be choosing our first destination. So be sure to get one queued up for us here. Okay.
Well, Johnny Depp was pretty good in that.
This is funny. Wingstop says Path of Exile is inspired by the good Diablo game Diablo 2, while Diablo 3 and 4 are inspired by smoking crack. When Diablo 4 was coming out, everyone told me, "Oh no, this is a callback to Diablo 2." Sure, if you say so.
Stop talking about shit you don't know about, bro. For real, before I get mad, dude.
Bong Killer says, now that you have a new PCs, would you consider doing game reviews again? Here's the thing with game reviews. Okay? The issue with the game
I don't want to hear the thing, dude. I don't want to hear the thing, dude.
It takes a lot of time and effort and work. All right? Not only do you have to fully play the game enough aspects of said game to feel like you can give a legit review, but then you have to do not only put together all the game footage from your playthrough to support your arguments of what you're saying about the game, which could be tricky when you're trying to make a certain point and remember, geez, what part of my 80-hour playthrough was this thing in that happened that I'm talking about now, right? But then on top of that, you got to film clips of you talking about the game. You got to do voiceovers. Then you got to edit it all together. You got to do transitions and effects. From the year that I did it as part of my full-time job, which was 2016, KO Gaming, remember that channel? It would take me, on average, anywhere between 6 to 8 hours to put together a review. And the reviews would be like anywhere from 10 to 25 minutes long, depending on the game and how much I had to say. So I want you to think about that. 6 to 8 hours of work for about a 15-minute, review, because it's that amount of work. Then you upload a review. You got to hope it hits the YouTube algorithm. You got to hope people will watch it and spread the word about it. Some of my reviews did and got 1 million views. Some of my reviews did okay and got like 100,000 views. Some did all right, got 10,000 views, and others got no views whatsoever, and I put all that time and effort into them. So the problem with
all
doing
that effort, bro,
edited quality reviews,
all that effort,
isn't the hardware. It's the time investment and making it worth your time. I use my time more wisely, sitting here streaming with all of you, playing games, having fun, interacting, and of course, getting support. Way better than me sitting here waiting 8+ hours on a video to put out that may get 1,000 views and make me $3.
Why is everything about money?
Yeah, that's honestly,
Phil,
that's really why I feel a lot of people stop doing lengthy edited content on YouTube who maybe used to.
Just stop,
because they saw these changes happening. There was a time when I could edit a video and it would get 10s to 20 to 30, 40, 50,000 views and make me hundreds of dollars.
What's that meme?
That was worth all that.
The Filthy Frank meme, dude. It's time to stop,
those
bro.
times are long
now.
gone. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no guarantee anymore.
It's time to stop.
Shane's World with a 2
Oh god,
super
it's fucking
chat.
new sock.
Woo! Party time with DSP Live. Time to fly.
New sock, great.
Thank you so much, Shane's World.
Wonder what regard that is.
Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream. All right, so we are running out of time. If someone wants to contribute and pick our first destination,
dude, is he for real?
Unless someone beats $5, it's going to be Joe BP who's going to choose our first destination tonight. Joe, are you still here? If you are, I would recommend you say in chat where you want to go so that we can get it set up, because it doesn't look like anyone else is beating you right now. We got a few small contributors, but no one who's beaten $5 yet.
It's just it really had, like, dude, it wasn't like this a few months ago. Like, it really has become, within the past couple months,
Did I realize that I tweeted Pillars of Eternity?
We thought it was all about money before, dude.
And then in the morning I did when everyone responded and made fun of it.
Only about money now.
I told you, I got so confused. I
didn't think it could get this much worse, dude. It got way worse, bro.
I thought there were like 3 things that were all the same. I thought they were all the same game. So seriously, I thought that
it's
like
weird.
This game, this Path of Exile 2, I thought that it actually was Pillars of Eternity 2, but like a new version or something of it. I didn't even know there was a difference. I was that confused.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, he's got. I mean, the mask is like 90.
Yeah, and that's what gets me.
It's like 90% off,
Path of Exile
dude.
2 is just Diablo, which I don't understand. I've played Diablo
I still feel
twice,
like it could maybe get worse.
No one
honestly,
liked Diablo 3, and no one liked Diablo 4 when I played them. So I'm confused as to why people want me to play Path of Exile now, except maybe, oh, it's the new hot one. Everyone else is playing it. All right, so I'll play it for a stream, and then you'll be bored of it, just like Diablo. I don't know.
And you gotta wonder, at like, what point does like TOS step in and like just be like, bro, like, what are you doing? Oh, rub the nose, man. Ew.
Okay.
Is there an effect on the screen? He has a snowing effect on. Wow. Okay.
I don't remember me having a bad attitude during Diablo 4. No,
I don't know how I didn't notice
very
that.
thoroughly and giving it a big chance and playing through the entirety of the game, even though people were begging me to stop. So I don't know how you could qualify me as having a bad attitude. Dark Ethan.
What?
Just did a $10 Canadian super chat. Now let's
sick,
make
bro.
sure we know exactly how much that is, because we're going to have people who are competing tonight to pick where we're flying. So let's see what $10 Canadian actually is. Okay, $7.07. So Dark Ethan did a $7.07 super chat, and he said, Machu Picchu, please. Okay. Let's get you on the leaderboard. So last chance, if you want to pick where we're flying, you have to beat $7.07. After we do whatever the first one is, then it will, you know, go back to whoever's the next biggest contribution. So don't worry. It's not like only one person's choosing tonight or anything. I'm just going to give it like just 3 more minutes. So, all right, Machu Picchu, unless someone beats Dark Ethan. We got to check the tips. I have my screen open. There are no tips so far tonight. Ugh. I'm not a fan of cheeseburger pizzas from anywhere. Like, I don't want greasy ground beef and American cheese and that kind of stuff on a pizza. That's disgusting to me. So I would not be interested in the Papa Murphy's cheeseburger pizza. Ugh. That's correct. Sarah says, just because a few whining babies say a game is boring doesn't mean that you have to drop it. Some people will say that every single game is boring. Literally, we played Balatro for 10 minutes and people were whining the game was ultra boring. Then I started playing it and I was like, ooh, this is really good. I cannot wait to play more. It's very addictive. Felix DeMade, good evening. How are you? Welcome. All right, guys, last minute or two. If you want to beat Dark Ethan and choose where we fly to first. If not, it's going to be Machu Picchu. So last chance to contribute, whether it's a tip or a super chat or some gifted memberships, some gifted subs, or, you know, anything to beat him.
Yeah, give it up, Dents.
But it looks like he's going to be our first
give up that.
departure.
Give up those memberships, man.
On DSP Airwaves, Airlines.
Airwaves? What the hell's wrong with him?
I'm glad to hear that, Felix.
Oh, boy.
Right now, the next DSP tries, it would still be Popeyes featuring that ghost pepper sandwich. But if anyone has other ideas, like if something new has come out that I'm not aware of or is coming out, you know, because we need to hit 10 goals and we don't know how often that'll be. It could be the quickest we could hit it is Thursday. We could literally hit it on Thursday and do a DSP tries this Thursday. Or there may be streams that we don't hit the goal and then it takes longer. So it depends, but
big ups, Jake.
You know, if you have ideas, let me know. I'm open to
big
ideas.
Ups, dude.
I have been to Chick-fil-A. It is amazing. I've had it twice, and both times I had it, I love the sandwich and I love the waffle fries. But it's been years since I went there.
Bro, this man.
Did I stop stalling and play the game? Well, before I do that, I'm going to ban you because you're obnoxious.
Wow, really?
Thank you. New sock account, by the way, that was just made today.
Wow. Okay.
You think I should try Chipotle compared to Qdoba, which I tried a few months ago? The only way you can really do that would be like a head-to-head comparison, like to order like a similar burrito or a bowl, right? And do it like head-to-head and really see what's better. Because they're very similar businesses, correct? They're almost identical with what their models are.
People catching strays tonight, dude.
I've never had Chick-fil-A mac and cheese, no.
Actually, that wasn't really a stray. That was a direct hit. People getting got tonight. He's not tolerating nothing. He's had enough, bro. He wants that fucking tip right now.
Okay. I guess we're gonna get started.
Let's fucking start, dude.
Controller quit.
You're a fucking loser, dude. Oh, boy. How's everyone doing? We're doing good? Y'all doing good tonight? I have to go back to work tomorrow. That's wonderful, right? Can't wait.
Oh, let's boot her up. Here we go.
Can't wait to get back to work.
And I will turn off the backlight because if I turn off the backlight, it won't have this blue light on the green screen, or I say green screen, but on the AI. It'll look better without that blue light. There we go. Machu Picchu. Gesundheit. I've never heard of Raising Cane, so no, I don't think there's one in this area, or if there is, it's nowhere near me that I know of.
All right, Flight Sim is pretty.
Did anyone ask about dinner yet?
Flight Sim's worse.
No, but I
there
explained on the first stream: baked chicken with my wife's breading recipe, mashed potatoes, and green beans today. So pretty good American style dinner, and it was delicious. the text look bigger? Oh, it is because I made it bigger, remember? Oh, yeah. Last Flight Sim stream, I buffed the size of the text, so now we can actually see it. That's going to be much better because it was really hard to read previous. I'm so glad we did that. Let me scoot myself over a little bit here. Here we go. I'm sure you want to see less of me and more of the beautiful landscapes of this game, right? Raising Cane's has the weirdest name. I don't know what it means. I don't know what the significance of the name Raising Cane's is. The sky is not the limit. Remember that. Well, are we just shades tonight? Probably. I mean, I did buy expensive sunglasses. I might as well actually use them. I don't know if I'll wear the hat tonight. I don't know if I'm in a hat mood. But I'll probably wear the Gunners. Well, not the Gunners, excuse me. The Aviators. Raising Cane's is just chicken tendies. That's it. Just chicken tenders. That's it. That's all they have. What's up, Mark? He says, hi, Phil. I'm on my lunch break. Is this game good? This game is relaxing. If you're looking to relax and fly all around the world, the game is great for that. I don't know about the sim aspect because I don't care about the sim aspect. I don't need to learn how to fly. I just like to be an air tourist. So... beautiful. Okay.
Oh, he already threw the Gunners on. Wow, there you go.
Here we go.
He's flying, man.
All right, so no one has beaten...
oh, come on, man.
No one has beaten Dark Ethan. So we're going to go to Machu Picchu first. And now remember, whoever contributes during this first flight, whoever's the biggest contributor by the end of the first flight, you'll get to choose where we're flying second tonight, okay? So I don't know if this is... Machu Picchu is a designated place or not. Let's take a look. I don't know what's in Machu Picchu, actually. So, actually, this is probably a bad thing for me to look at. Does anyone know if any of these are Machu Picchu?
Okay.
Because none of them say Machu Picchu, but I don't know if any of these areas are actually in Machu Picchu or not. It's in Peru? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I don't think Peru. We'll be in Peru. Probably not. Probably just got to search for it then, right? All right. Do a free flight. That's fine. I've seen the PS1 animation on the PS5. Only when I booted up the PS5, it made it the other day. But I don't know about the other stuff. I didn't mess with it. I'm kind of annoyed because they're claiming they're going to take it away. So I'm like, why do I want to spend time messing with it, customizing my PS5, and liking it just for them to take it away? I'm just not going to disappoint myself and let them waste my time. You know what I mean? Okay, isn't that how you spell Machu Picchu? Maybe I'm wrong. Does anyone know how to spell Machu Picchu? Is that it? If not, I mean, if everyone has coordinates or knows a place in Machu Picchu that we can start, that would be great. Machu Picchu. Wow, it's not in the game. What the hell? They didn't put it in the game. So I need to know some coordinates or something near it. Wait, it's 2? That's not in the game either. Oh, wait, here it is. The heliport of Machu Picchu. Here you go. Cool. Machu Picchu town, look. Well, that's convenient. Cool. Very nice. All right, are we ready to start? I'll start recording here, and then we'll begin. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tonight, we'll be flying all around the world per the direction of my live audience, both on YouTube and on Kick. Thank you, everyone here who's live tonight to participate. It's basically the biggest contributors pick where we're flying. It's like you're booking an actual flight somewhere via a plane ticket, okay? So the first contributor tonight was Dark Ethan, and he says, I want to go to Machu Picchu. We searched around and we actually found it. There's a heliport in Machu Picchu town that you can actually lift off and start investigating. This looks like it's gorgeous. Do you see all these mountains? So this could be very interesting. I think this is going to be more scenic, right? This is not going to be, oh, we're at a city and we're looking for landmarks or buildings or anything like that. This is going to be us just enjoying the beauty of nature together, I think. So let's give it a look. That's correct. These are the cheapest plane tickets on Earth, because good luck getting a plane ticket for $7.07 anywhere else. All right. All right, so I don't know what time of day it would be over there. Let's find... Oh. I think it's a little dark. So I guess we have to at least go into the chopper, and then we'll change the time of day so we can see what we're doing. Look at this. I can't see anything. Okay. So let's do scattered clouds. And let's change the time of day. And man, let me tell you, this game is much better with the bigger text. I can read everything now. All right, ready? We're going to take off. Whoa, what is that? What the hell is that? Do you see this? What is that giant tower directly in front of us already? Let's take a look around. Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at these giant rolling hills and mountains. And a humongous tower. What is that? Let's find out. Let's get high enough. I said let's get high enough. Why am I not gaining any altitude? I don't know what's going on. I can't gain altitude. Look, I'm not even doing anything. I'm holding the fly button and I'm getting grounded. I don't even know what's going on. Can I get some altitude? I can't even rotate my aircraft. For some reason, it won't work. I can't control the chopper. I don't know what's happening. I'm not doing anything. It could be that this is a horrible starting point. Let me see if I can get out of here. Like, I'm stuck in this river. Look, can I get some fucking height? No, I can't get height. I can't get height! I don't know what's going on. I've played this how many times? I think we're like 12, 13 hours in. I've never had this issue before. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna cheat then. Thank you, I cheated.
Lima Center, Oscar Bravo. 79er11 is type 1 miles north of Sierra Papa Romeo 6
There,
Tree,
pissed me off.
6,900 feet.
Whoa, no, way too high. So, whoa, look how high these are. Wow, this is awesome. Dude, these are super high cliffs. Dude, this is so high. The clouds are barely, like, barely reaching the top of these mountains. You see this? So, first thing I want to do, I want to go down and I want to see that tower that we were at. I want to see what it is. Because now we're way high above it, so I don't know where it went. But I wanted to see what that tower was that was directly in front of us. But in reality, it wasn't that high. Because look at these, they're huge. They're giant and gorgeous. So look at this. This is a town in Machu Picchu. This little town in these giant mountains. But now I'm not seeing the tower. All I did was fly straight up. That's what that code... I use a cheat code. It gets you elevation. So yeah, look, they have a little town in the mountainside. But I don't know where that tower went. That was directly in front of us. Huh. Well, it's nice. I don't know what happened, though. I kind of feel like I want to start over and see if we can find it again. Anyway, 2 shout-outs to do. The Red King did a $10 super chat and says Berkeley Pit in Butte, Montana. So, Red King currently with the top contribution. If anyone beats 10 bucks, you'll get to pick where we go next. Let me get Red King on the leaderboard. What's going on? I hear a frog. You hear the frog? Thank you, Red King. And then MKASP316 did a $2 super chat and said Bowling Green in Ohio. All right, but MKASP, you're literally the least contribution. It's an order of size, and that's only $2, while we have 2 people who did memberships, which are $3, and several people above that as well, so I don't think we're going to get to that. You got to contribute to a point that's going to be in contention. Right now, $10 is around the level. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. Like, I don't... They start you there? Like, what kind of a starting spot is this? Right? This is dumb. Now, where's that tower? Wait, the tower... What is going on? The tower is gone? Are you telling me the tower was a glitch? Dude, the tower was a glitch. It was right here in the city, and it wasn't real. It was actually a glitch. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Damn, I would have liked to see what it looked like. It must have been one of these buildings rendered wrong and just auto-generated on top of itself. Yeah, for some reason, this is unflyable. I don't know why, but they will not let me fly the chopper. Like, I'm trying to get momentum, and it won't gain any altitude at all, even though I'm holding the button for altitude. It won't gain any altitude at all. I wonder if it has something to do with really flying a chopper. Like, again, I don't know. I'm not a pilot. But maybe it would be too hard to fly a chopper in these areas, perhaps. There we go. I did 2 levels of elevation. All right. Let's see if we can fly around now. It's early morning, which is why it's still kind of dark. The tower was a glitch. It was like your favorite movie being Hitch, or like your mama not being a big fat bitch. Oh, I see. Whatever you say. Anyway.
7911 is type 1 miles north of Sierra Papa Romeo 6.
Oh, really?
7,000 feet. Request flight following.
I'm being told
Oscar Bravo.
you're already insanely high up in altitude, and rotorcraft like this do not like altitude. So that's the problem. Oh.
911 radar contact 1 miles north of Sierra Papa Romeo 6.
This is cool. Some of it's authentic. You can tell it's real, and like some of it's glitch. Like there's a spot right there that is blank. Like what's that?
Roger 911.
What a crazy town to have in the middle of these mountains. It's just so odd. All right, so I went all the way up. So this is Machu Picchu from way high up. This is crazy. The elevation is insanity. I can't believe people live up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Hiro Nakamura is here with us tonight. That's right, one of the protagonists of the TV show Heroes. And he says, for a $10.01 super chat, BA, Hokkaido, Japan, hoi. Okay, I added the hoi. So that was incredibly racially insensitive. I'm sorry. But thank you to Hiro Nakamura. That means that you will be the next flight, and it will be Japan unless someone beats you. So let's get you on the leaderboard. And don't worry, I have this all tracking on a leaderboard here, so I can see Red King had said Berkeley Pit in Butte, Montana. If we end up going there later, we won't miss out on that, okay? He also said, save the cheerleader, save the world, which was very weird. I don't understand what he meant by that. Thank you, Hero. So, Piss Cum Man, I know that's a weird name over on Kick, says, Machu Picchu is a tourist attraction. The towns nearby survived because they walk the stupid white people up the mountain safely. Those stupid white people who just don't understand what they're doing, who literally would probably fly off the planet if they were you know, left to their own devices. You got these people, these local people are like, watch this, I'm going to make a lot of money. And they walk the white people up here. I understand. I get what you're saying. We are pretty stupid. We do think that, like, we own the planet and, like, everything should be ours to explore or own for some bizarre reason. Don't ask me why. Because I disagree with that completely. But that seems to be white people mentality, right? It's like, oh, I have the money for it. I'll just buy this and I own this. I should be able to do this. Like, no. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you should be, like, climbing insanely high mountain ranges and expecting that your arms aren't going to get frostbite and fall off, you stupid idiot. Anyway. It's really unsafe for the heavy people to go up the mountains without help. There you go. The heavy people. The big fatties. They try to roll the fatties up the hills. They have to they have devices to push them up and roll them up. Imagine that. They installed a conveyor system. Conveyor belts. And what is you roll the fat person on their side, onto the conveyor, and it rolls them up the hills to Machu Picchu. Tons of dead bodies up in Mount Everest. I would not be shocked if that were the case. That idiots kept trying to climb up there and ended up dying. That would not shock me in the least if that's the case. Piss Cum Man says, it's not nice to call them stupid. What I wanted to call them was unhealthy and rotund. Oh, I see. Alright, to be fair, I used to be one of those unhealthy, rotund white people. But I'm not anymore, thankfully. I lost the weight. I'm very happy that I'm much healthier now. Sarah says, on some mountain ranges, white people pay the natives to carry them up the mountains on their backs. There you go. There you go. What, they put you in a basket or something on their backs and they fucking haul you up? Jeez. So, I seem to be at the maximum height I can reach with this chopper. This chopper is very limited in what it can do. I probably have to get a better chopper in order to really maneuver better through these hills because I can barely move. And again, it must be the realism of the game. But it does look awesome. I just wish I could do more. I'm kind of stuck. Sofa of Chaos says, we go to Tokyo if he sends good vibes. Well, Hiro Nakamura, who's our current top contributor, has asked for BA Hokkaido, Japan. So we'll be going to Hokkaido. But we will not be going to Tokyo. I'm sorry. You would have to contribute to earn your ticket there. Getting some buffering? I do not see any buffering right now through my setup. Let me take a quick look over on Kick. Getting any buffering there? Not that I can see. And actually, there's barely any delay either. It's really close. It's only like maybe a second to 2 seconds behind me. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing anything on my end. Oh, I wasn't looking. Oh. I wasn't looking. That's what happens. That's how you die in Machu Picchu. That's exactly how you die. Am I doing anything for National Pizza Day tomorrow? We're having an Italian bake, but there's no pizza involved. It's going to be pasta with a chicken Italian sausage. And, oh, look at that. Is that a dam or a bridge or something down there? It looks like it. And, you know, some pasta sauce, some chunks of tomato, some cheese. We're doing all that. Shout out to Sister Anime, who has gifted a sub over on Kick. Our first contribution on Kick tonight. And that went to Rigatoni234. Congrats, Rigatoni. Thank you, Sister Anime. I will get you on the leaderboard in a sec here. I'm probably going to crash. It's very hard to maneuver here. This is probably one of the hardest flights I've ever done in this game. Thank you. We're now up to $47 in contributions, so we're about a third of our way to the goal for today. And adding another number to our goals hit leaderboard, which would be awesome if we could do that tonight. Thank you, guys. Oh, shit, what's going on? I'm spinning. I'm spinning. I've lost control. I've lost complete control. Okay, there we are. I cheated. Whoa, look how crazy it is up here. Damn, man. Like, this is really hard to fly. It looks like impossible. I'm not even doing anything, and the chopper's going nuts. Like, I'm not even touching the controller right now. And the chopper is moving itself in different directions because I guess the winds are so high up here or something, or the elevation. I don't know. It's pretty crazy, though. Okay. Look, I'm not doing anything. I'm literally not touching the controller. And it's getting all blown around. It's pretty intense. So, I'm not even really sure what direction I would go. I guess let's just try to go straight and see what we got. I see a snow-capped mountain if we can go that way. I'm not even sure if we can. I can't control it. It's flipping. It's doing backflips. I guess it's the wind shear. The wind shear is so strong, it's blowing the chopper backwards. It's literally blowing us backwards. Look, I'm trying to go forward, and we're going backward. I can't stop it. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that would be terrifying. Imagine if you're in an aircraft and you can't control. Look at this spinning. You can't control it at all because of the wind and everything is so bad. Oh, I'm upside down. Holy shit. You're not supposed to be able to do that in a chopper. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I really can't control it at all. Look at this. Oh, yeah, oh, 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 oh. Rigatoni likes my emotes. I'm glad you do. I have many good emotes. All right, we'll restart one more time, but this Machu Picchu is kind of a bust. I'm not going to lie. I wish I could do more, but the game doesn't agree with the chopper. You know what's funny? If we lift off here, there'll be no lights at all, right? Like, there'll be 0 lights. Look, there's like 1 light in the town. That's it. Because we're out in the wilderness. Like, they own like 4 light bulbs in this town. Look. That's it. I really can't move forward because if you try to move a chopper forward, you need to lean it forward, but I can't because I can't get any elevation here. The chopper refuses to gain elevation. Look at that, something's glowing. What is it, someone's TV? Someone's TV is on inside that building. Look, I'm holding the elevation button and going down. I can't control the chopper, man. Can't do it. Ah. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to chop down all your trees and chop your heads off. I'm going through a building. Can't control it. Oh! 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 Bummer. What do you think? Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to have chopped your body in half when I crashed. Oh, I'm sorry about that, co-pilot. You look pretty calm to have your nose phased out of existence and have your hand chopped off, though. Pretty calm. Oh my, I'm about to chop my own legs off. Look, if I take 1 step forward, I chop my own legs off. Don't sneeze. I hear a frog. Do you hear the frog? So this is what the streets of Machu Picchu look like, huh? Hear the winds? Do you hear how strong the wind is? Holy crap. No wonder you can't pilot the thing. There's no way you can pilot a helicopter here. Yeah, look, this whole thing is glitched. It basically half scanned. It thinks that the streets are like a giant pile of sand when they're not. It half scanned everything. This could be a good indie horror game, said Dark Maggot. I guess so. Flight sim horror simulator. Look at this. I'm sure this is really looks like. Look. What the hell? And I hear frogs. Can you catch frogs in this game? I wonder. Well, I tried to entertain you guys as best I could, but the Machu Picchu wasn't that great. I mean, look, the hill looked nice, but it's basically impossible to pilot anything here. Heading towards the frogs. Like, this is probably a river, see? There's, like, water here. But it certainly didn't generate properly. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Good evening, Avarice. How are you? Here, hold on. Let me impale myself on this. Oh, no! Oh! Well, I guess that's going to be it for Machu Picchu. Very nice. All right. A good solid start here tonight. Okay, I'm going to try to do Hokkaido, Japan for Hiro Nakamura here. Get the hell out of here before we get arrested. All right. Let's see if that's under Discovery. Hokkaido, Japan? No. Let me guess. They have the very stereotypical Tokyo. Absolutely. All they have is Tokyo. Well, that is disappointing. It would be nice if they didn't have the standard place. All right. Let's see if we can find Hokkaido. Okay, Hokkaido. I'm assuming this is it. Yes. Here we are. Hokkaido Development Bureau Flood Control Base. This should be it. Don't know which way to fly. Is this Hokkaido here, I guess? Because I see a lot of buildings. We'll have to see when we take off from here. Okay. Sarah did a $10 super chat, says go to Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Now, Sarah, we already have a $10 super chatter in was it Red King? Yeah, so Red King takes priority. He says Berkeley Pit and Butte, Montana. Now, if someone beats both of your $10 super chats, they get priority. All right, so it really depends on how things go here tonight. But let's get Sarah added to our total, and you'll be in line for the after 2 more. Okay, so okay, so now we're up to 57 guys. Very nice. Thank you for that. Over a third of our way to our goal now, which is much appreciated. Thank you. Let's hit the goal tonight. Let's continue on increasing our goals hit total so we can get closer to a big reward. Okay? All right, let's try it. Hokkaido. I said, let's try it. Hokkaido. Why did the game ignore me? Cheap. Says if I tip $50 now, will I skip the queue for fly location? You're not skipping Hokkaido because we just loaded it, but you'll be next. You'll be right after Hokkaido. That's right. That's how it works. Okay, so oh, interesting buildings ahead of us here. Also, it's interesting that in Japan right now, it's middle of the day. Shall we do a standard takeoff? Aren't you supposed to be dead? Your nose and arm got chopped off. This guy's pretty durable. Okay. So this is Hokkaido, Japan,
Approach
is it?
Juliet Alpha Tree 414 is type 1 miles east of Romeo, Juliet Delta 4 Echo 600 feet. Request flight following. Juliet Alpha Tree 414 approach.
Alpha Tree.
677.
It looks like there's some landmarks to the left over there.
414 radar contact 1 miles east of Romeo, Juliet Delta 4 Echo.
Looks like I control the chopper here. All right.
29.902.
What does that one say?
Roger 414.
Can't read it. Let's head that way. It looks like there's more over there. See that? There's multiple landmarks, so let's see what's that way. All right. Lucky Gremlin, you literally complain about every single stream now, just so you know. Like, you're here every stream and you complain every stream, so I'm kind of hard for me to count, you know, your any kind of opinion or criticisms. There's been many, many times you just never like what I do, so, you know. He's literally sitting here going, oh, what a horrible stream. What a waste of a stream. I'm out of here. All right. Goodbye. We're here chilling, enjoying Flight Sim. You don't have to be here complaining every stream. Okay. It really does make me wonder why people show up to things they don't like. You know what I'm doing tonight, right? We're doing a chill, interactive Flight Sim stream. We've done several of them. They work well. People like them. People support them. They're fun. Oh, I don't like that. This is a bad stream. Then why are you here? We've done many of them. You knew what to expect by now. You could have watched the videos on demand. Like, what are you here to whine for? Like, why are you whining? Exactly. Enemy Warlock over on Kick says, this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. You could just leave. Really? Red King says, this is the Japan. It looks like Texas. This is Hokkaido, Japan. Absolutely. We saw, this is northern Japan. So that's probably why it looks like this. This looks a lot like countryside to me. Right? I'm trying to head towards those multiple landmarks. Maybe it'll be more, you know, civilization buildings over there. But this totally does, I agree, look like countryside and stuff. It doesn't look like it's that thrilling or exciting. But this is what Hiro Nakamura requested. He said Hokkaido. And that's where we are. What's my favorite crop, like, plant to grow? I don't know, corn, maybe? Maybe, eggplant? Maybe squash? I don't know. I like a lot of things. Zucchini. I think zucchini's delicious. Because I'm Italian. Italians use zucchini in everything. Was I a fan of Shinsuke Nakamura? I wasn't a fan of his, you know, I didn't know about him until he joined WWE. I saw his debut in NXT, the amazing match against Sami Zayn. After that, I saw some of his runs, but it seems like they always squandered them. Like, they never gave him his real due. So, I don't know. I don't really know that much about him to really comment. No, I've never seen a Sputtering Chad's sweet potato fries. No, I admit I have never seen that one. I've never seen a Disney Channel original movie. I didn't have Disney Channel when I was a kid, so I never watched it. By the time that I had Disney Channel, I was an adult, so I never watched it. I didn't care. So here, as you can see, we do have a little bit more civilization, but this is a very rural area. Hokkaido. Look, there's some mountains over there. Yeah. I swear I'm trying to go over there, but it looks like those are really far away. What was the shortcut, you guys? Was it Shift Z to fly forward? I think it's Shift Z. Yes. Because now what we could do, we can cheat. Here we are. Here we are. This is much better. Okay. We're finally over real Hokkaido. As you can see, much denser. Still, not a major city because no skyscrapers, right? Nothing like that. There are some tall buildings, but nothing too crazy. Let's head down and towards the city center over there. Left and right bumper would go up and down quickly in that mode too. Thank you. That's a good mode. I wonder what these big buildings are. I don't know because they didn't label anything. There's only like 2 labels this entire area. Look. So Hokkaido, Kozurin, Obihiro, Ose, whatever the hell that means. What is my best quality? Honestly, I think at this point in my life, my best quality is my determination, my patience, and my ability to retain my sanity in a pretty insane fucking world that I deal with every day. That'd probably be my best quality. These buildings are tall, but they're definitely, I wouldn't consider those skyscrapers at all. They're, you know, they're large for this area. I just wish things were labeled. Like, nothing is labeled. Like, what is this building? It's huge. I wonder what the building is. I don't know. Doesn't say. No signs or anything to kind of give you an indication of what this is. So I don't know what this is. Well, let's head to the landmark, then we'll head to the next landmark. What does that one say? Tokachi? I don't know what Tokachi is. By the way, a tip came in, but I forgot to read it out. Let me look. I received a $2 tip. My nose is itching. An anonymous person says, how much in tips or subs to ban Lucky Gremlin? Now, hold on a second here. Someone obviously is a fan of Kino Casino. Right? Someone is a fan, because over there they play this game all the time. They'd be like, how much to get someone modded? How much to get someone demodded? How much to ban them? How much to unban them? Right? So, I don't know. Is someone going to make an offer? Is someone going to make me an offer of how much to ban Lucky Gremlin? Someone should make an offer. The question is not how much is it, it's how much would you offer for it. That's the question, right? That's how it works. Luthe says, make it that we hit the goal right now. What are we at? 59? So that would be 100. No, that would be 91. $91 to hit the goal right now. Oh, this building's interesting. Is this the hospital? Hokkaido Kozuren Obihiro Kosei? Is it the hospital? I think it is because the helipad has a cross, a white cross on it, which implies medical, right? So I think that might be a medical building. I'm not sure. Let's head towards this one over here. I don't know what Tokachi is. Sheep, you're a liar. You're not going to contribute anyway, so. Stormforce Gamer says, I don't think that's a road we should go down. Yeah, I know. The thing is, it's a slippery slope. It really is. It's a slippery slope because, listen, is it a valid way to get support and make money? It definitely is. If you don't believe me, go watch Kino Casino. That kind of stuff happens all the time over there, right? But you're absolutely right, because then what you get is malicious parties. And you're going to get people who are going to be like, oh, I just don't like that guy, or I know this guy's a long-time supporter, and I'm going to, how much to get them banned and do this and do that. And then you get people who are attacking each other, and the streams become all about drama and shit. And here's the deal. If I were a drama creator, I totally would do it. 1,000,000%. And you know what they say, you got to respect the game. I get it. It works. It totally does. But I don't think that's a road that I want to go down, because then it's going to be everyone attacking everyone constantly just so I can make a buck, and that's really not the atmosphere that I want to portray here. You know what I mean? That's Tokachi, but what is it? I can't tell what it is. I'm a drama streamer at this point. Please name some drama that I've done recently. I love to hear it. Tell me what drama content I've created recently. I've been playing games non-stop, trying to play catch-up with all the games that are out, and I've been messing with my new setup. I haven't done a single piece of drama content in like weeks to months. The last piece was when Rich stole my background and superimposed himself over me, which is incredibly disturbing, and that video got like 4,000 or 5,000 views. Outside of that, name one other thing. Nothing. You know, nice try there, bro. LTG? I haven't talked about LTG in how long? You people are nuts. Oh. So wait. How is this Takedo? I guess it's just... Oh, it's Takachi, excuse me. I guess it's just an airstrip. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. It's not really a landmark then. Alright, let's go towards this one. I don't know what this one is.
Ashi 69.
Chopper Dave coming in. Chopper Dave. Did he? Yakko Mighty says, FYI, Rich is copying me. He started using an AI green screen as well. I mean, that's not surprising. The dude literally watches every piece of content I put out and is so jealous and wants to fucking be me, so he copies me at every moment, right? I mean, come on. The difference is I can actually use it because I'm a normal human size, so as you can see, it works. I'm sure for him, it's probably like detecting half of his wall is him. So...
Yep, Smari. But the grift is real, dude. The grift is real. The grift is strong. This one. What time is it? 7:40.
I wish I could see what that is. I can't tell what it says.
I'm doing some errands right now.
It might be nothing. It looks like we're going back out the countryside. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, let me get this shit done real quick.
These first two flights tonight, they're not bad, but they're certainly not that great. Like, Machu Picchu was beautiful, but we can't control an aircraft there because the winds are too strong. And now we're in Hokkaido, but there's really not much to see in Hokkaido. It's a lot of countryside, right? So, I guess we'll have to see where's next. FYI, the next would be where Red King said, which I don't remember what it was, but it's in my leaderboard, so I'll read it. And then after that, it would be Sarah. Unless someone beats a $10 contribution, then you'll choose where we go next. Okay? Bob Marley tipped $1. Says, did you flights with a bigger plane like a 747? I heard they're much harder to fly. I think a fun one would be a departure from Boston to Manhattan in a 747. No, I don't know how to fly for real. I just start mid-flight, like in the air or off of a helipad, and I fly around and do scenery. I didn't learn the game, and I'm not going to. Like, I don't have any desire to actually learn how to fly an aircraft. I'm just here to have fun and talk with you guys while I fly around and see scenery. So, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not sitting here, you know, with a flight stick and an awesome, crazy good setup, trying to learn how to do it, which is fine if you do. In fact, more power to you. That's like being a flight enthusiast or a hobbyist, right? But me, tourist. Okay. I would love to go to this, but it's taking forever. I can't tell what it is. I think we're just going to do the shortcut. We're just going to fly over there. Let's see what this is. This is... it's just more countryside.
414 contact
Obahiro? It's another airstrip. There's basically nothing in Hokkaido, from what I could see. We were in the major city, and there was, like, nothing there. Oh. I have no idea what happened, but okay. It went black, it came back. Hiss? I don't know what this is. This looks like a train yard. Hiss. What's up, Game Boy? Good evening. How are you? Hokkaido Spaceport? Spaceport? I'm not so sure I believe that. It just looks like a tiny airstrip. How could this go to space? Doesn't look like much of a spaceport to me. Alright. Well, Sarah says she technically tipped 12 British pounds, or 10 British pounds, which is $12.73 American. Well, first of all, if that's the case, then I'm going to add $2 more to the leaderboard. And if that is the case indeed, then that does mean that you are the top tipper, or top super chatter, I should say. How much is it? $12.73. And that means you will pick the next flight. Unless someone beats you right now, that would be the top contribution. Okay. Toronto Slayer says, can I donate you an RGB desk I saw on Amazon? I have no idea what an RGB desk is. What is an RGB desk? Huh? What is that? if you could explain to me what the hell that means. But no, don't just send me something without us talking about it. Okay. All right, well, that's Hokkaido, and quite frankly, I apologize, Hiro Nakamura, but there wasn't much to see, right? Like, we're flying around, and it was nice countryside, but nothing to really speak of, nothing of major note. It's cool that you can see some mountains in the background and everything, but there didn't really seem to be many landmarks, right? All right. So Sarah wants to go to Mecca, Saudi Arabia. There it is, Mecca. We could do that. Located 50 miles east of the shores of the Red Sea in a small desert valley in western Saudi Arabia, Mecca is the most important city in the religion of Islam. With both classic and modern architecture set against bold, arid mountains, it is also one of the most visually captivating places throughout the world. The centerpiece of the city is the most important mosque in Islam, the Masjid al-Haram, the Great Mosque of Mecca. The mosque surrounds the Kaaba, a cube structure that is the most important place in the religion. Set just to the south of the Great Mosque of Mecca is one of the grandest architectural spectacles in the world, the Abraj al-Bait, a complex of skyscrapers that includes the Mecca Clock Royal Tower, one of the highest buildings in the world. Other sites include Jannat al-Mu'alla Cemetery, Jabal Thor, Mount Arafat, and Jabal al-Nawr, or Noor. I don't know how to pronounce that. From the air, Mecca presents a never-ending medley of stunning views, unlike any other place on the planet, with religious monuments, towering architecture, and a striking landscape complementing one another visually. There you go. All right, Sarah, cheers to you. We're going to do Mecca, and then after that, the next highest contribution was $10 with the Red King, so if someone wants to contribute and beat that to be the next flight, you know, be my guest. And let's get started. So this is Mecca Al-Zahir. Look at this. Wow. An interesting start. They got us flying over stuff already. Look at this. Come right up on it. Music's great. Each one of these special flights, they basically have hold on a second. Each one of these special flights, they basically have special music. What the hell? Verify it's you. What? YouTube is being incredibly stupid. Hold on. YouTube is being dumb. This has happened before though. YouTube was doing a random security check in the middle of my stream. Great timing there, guys. Appreciate that. Sorry that I had to interrupt the stream there. But that has happened before. So, okay. Okay, here we go. So this is the Abraj al-Bait and al-Badr. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these right or not. But man, that's awesome. Look at this. Look at this architecture down there. It's just a shame that right there didn't scan well because it looks blurry. But this looks pretty cool. Look how precise that looks, right? The giant clock. It's Al-Bait, right? That's how you pronounce it? Al-Bait? Why is the category killer frequency? Maybe Kick didn't save, because I absolutely... Yeah, you're right. I absolutely didn't say killer frequency. I changed this to Microsoft Flight Simulator earlier. So let me fix that. For some reason on Kick, sometimes the categories don't save properly. As you can see, the title of the stream is correct. But for some bizarre reason, half the time, I can't get it to save the rest of the data. I don't know why. What's up, Kingle? How are you? Welcome. Flying over the beautiful Mecca. Look at that. Amazing architecture. Nice flyover. Do. This is Mecca. Mecca in the Middle East, right? This is the most important temple of Islam. Their holy city. Isn't it true that people who are of this religion are supposed to try to go to Mecca at least once in their life on a life pilgrimage, I believe? Jade, how are you? He says, sorry, I was eating. It's all good, Jade. We went, so Jade, here's the good news and the bad news. The good news is we went to Japan, but the bad news is we didn't go to Tokyo. We went to Hokkaido, which was all countryside, so we didn't get to see any of the major stuff that you probably wanted to see if we went to Japan. So you actually didn't miss anything. It's pretty awesome. Giant, like a big mountain there, but then all the buildings they built around it and in between it, right? Like they squished all this stuff between them. Okay. Muslims must make a pilgrimage to Mecca once in their life. Over 1,000 die every year trying to make the pilgrimage due to the heat. Wow. Sheesh. It is insanely hot here, right? It's a crazy hot climate. The Zamazem Swiss Hotel. King Faisal Hospital, Makkah. Oh. Power plant over there. Let's go right. Did I like any of the Marvel TV shows? I didn't see any. The very first one that wasn't on like Disney, it was the one that was on regular TV. I forget what it was called. Right now, is it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I saw some of the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I thought it was kind of eh. It was just okay. And then the only other Marvel show I ever saw was WandaVision, and I thought that was decent. But that's it. I never saw any other Marvel shows. I've never visited the Vatican, no. Have I flown over in this game? I believe we did fly over the Vatican in this game previously. Have I flown over my house? Only in the previous version, not in this one. I've never seen The Wire. I've heard very good things about it, but I've never seen it myself. That's Jabba al-Nawr. Look at that. Or Jabba al-Nur. I'm not sure what that is. It's very hard to tell from this altitude what that actually is. What is that? I still don't know. What is that? Is it an arena? That's supposed to be like the dome of an arena? Maybe. It's a missile silo? Okay, sure. The Wire is all hype. I'm missing nothing. Wow. Thanks, One Sick Puppy. Jay, no, I'm taking a break from the hat tonight. I didn't feel like wearing any hat tonight. I'm gonna be wearing likely the cowboy hat tomorrow for Indiana Jones. Ooh. La 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 la. So I'm curious, if we were to fly in any direction, is there stuff all around Mecca too? Or is it more like it's just all condensed right here? I wonder. I'm doing good, Shane's World. I am. I'm enjoying my brand new setup, which is awesome. Now the room is wired well, cleaned up. I got all these cool lighting, all these cool effects, you know. My PC is running beautifully, both PCs. I'm able to video edit quickly. I'm enjoying a wide variety of games. Like earlier today, we played 3 different indie games in Balatro, and then Killer Frequency, and then the coin game. And every single one was completely different, but super fun. And I was like, wow, these are games I would love to play again at some point. Maybe even later this week. We'll see. We want to put them in the rotation or not, you know? So now it's so different. Again, I used to be so limited to what I could do because of the limitations of my setup and also financial limitations. And now I don't have those limitations. So I can just do whatever I want every day and have a great time with variety with you guys, you know? But the tricky part is that we do have to select games for the long term. Like, what games will we actually go back to and play over and over, either for chill night streams like this, or if we're going to do full playthroughs, right? And that could be way more challenging these days, so pretty awesome. Very nice. I'm happy to for the first time in 10 years to not have a bootleg setup. I have a really good Primo setup here, and it's a long time coming for someone who's done this for a living since 2011. Wow, this is breathtaking right here. To see the city right here with the sun right there in the distance, and to go down and see all these buildings. I wish the fucking plane wouldn't be wobbling. How stupid. It has to be so realistic. It would just be smooth. It would be great. That's a breathtaking view right there. Jade, you never saw snakes on a plane? What happened to my old streaming PC? It's in my garage. It's just sitting in my garage right now because it's huge and I need to get the hell out of here. It's too big to even fit in a closet. It's that big. So I tossed it in the garage. I'll probably eventually get rid of it. Yes, I wiped down the whole office of dirt, like this table, the laptop, the stand. I wiped down everything when I did the swapping and you know, setting up. Yes, it was a full tower PC. It's an insanely huge tower from 10 years ago. Ridiculously large. Well, I would say Mecca is beautiful. Want to check it out at night? Because this is the first major city we're actually at tonight. Let's do that, and let's turn around. So here's Mecca at night. Stall. I definitely will buy canned air for the new PCs. However, the thing with these PCs is they all have filters on the outside that are removable and cleanable. So literally I can remove a top filter, a bottom filter, and a back filter from all these PCs and just clean them off and replace them. So in reality, unlike a standard PC that doesn't have that cool stuff, these do, so I don't really need the air cans. You know, maybe once a year, once every 2 years you do a full one, but I really don't need to do it. Jade says, you mean Indiana Jones? Oh, you never saw Indiana Jones movies? They're great. You gotta see the first 3, Jade. Only see the first 3. So that's Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade. Do not see movies 4 and 5. Movie 4 is insanely bad, and movie 5 I heard was worse, but I didn't see it. But see the first 3. They're classics. I should use them to clean out the internals maybe once a year. Oh, maybe I will. They make electric canned air blowers you can recharge. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll look into that. I probably will. Remind me next year. Like around next summer. Reminds me of this. And I'll probably buy that off of Amazon to clean the gaming PC. I don't see why I wouldn't. Sure, it's simple to do. This thing's so easy to open, too. It's just magnetic sides, pops right off. So look how cool this looks at night. It lights up. It's a light-up tower at night. Oh, that's cool. Does it really light up green at night? I wonder. No, the anniversary edition of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo is not considered standard Super Turbo because, of course, you're fighting other versions of the characters that aren't in standard Super Turbo, and the game was tweaked, so even if you're playing the Super Turbo characters, they play slightly differently. So it is a little different. So does this actually glow green like this? That's something you'd see in Gotham City. I wonder how they make it glow green like that. How many lights did they use? It does? Oh, that's cool. Well, that I really like. Everything else looks kind of like a standard city at night that we've seen. But that's amazing that it glows bright green. If I tip, can you go to New York and do the Trump dance? If you tip and you're the top contributor, yes, right now the next highest contribution is $10. And that was the Red King. And Red King wanted us to go to Berkeley Pit in Butte, Montana. I have no idea what that is. So, yeah, that's where we're going next, unless someone beats $10. I'd love to do New York. I think it would be amazing. Well, what is it? It's not Butte. What is it? Butte? It's B-U-T-T-E, Montana. It's not Butte. It's not Big Butte, Montana. I thought it was Big Butte, Montana. Big booty. It's Butte. Oh, Jade says, why did it have to be snakes? Get it, the Indiana Jones quote? Ah. He hates snakes. That's right. That's his one weakness is snakes. I forgot all about that. He's afraid of snakes. He's not afraid of anything else. Love the music. All right, cool. Well, that's our first 3 flights of the night down. I've enjoyed them. So, let's see where we end up next. Now, Mitch the Plant just did a $14.99 Australian super chat. Let's see how much that actually is. But it says euro, and that's not correct. Yeah, stupid glitch on Google. Australian to USD conversion. The Australian dollar, $14.99, is $9.57. So I'm sorry, Mitch the Plant. It's $9.57, which means you are not the next most contributor. You're second in line right now. Yeah, it would be Red King first, then you, according to Google. Jade, I know you've been to New York City. Okay. Let's end our mecha flight, which was relaxing, and I actually like looking at that architecture for sure. And unless someone contributes bigger, it's going to be Butte, Montana next, and then wherever Mitch the Plant wants to go, and then after that. So we'll see. But thanks for watching. Flight Sim, everyone. See you in the next part. Okay. So a brief break, everyone, for me to use the restroom. So, guys, right now we're at $71 of contributions, which I greatly appreciate. If you want to increase the goals that we've hit, all right? Obviously, we got to hit the 150 tonight. We still have about an hour left on this stream to do it, so we have time to do it. If you want to be the next person to fly, you got to contribute more than 10 bucks right now. The top contribution right now was 10 bucks from the Red King. So if you beat that, you can be the next flight, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom, and then we'll be back, and we're going to continue on. Looks like the music doesn't stop, huh? I'll do this then. Because I wanted to take like a brief break. Okay, so I'm going to take a brief break. If anyone tops 10 bucks, you're the next contributor. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's hit the goal in the next hour so we can get to goal 3. Goals hit 3, that is, and get closer to DSP Tries It and our big goals. And I'll be right back. Fuck that shit. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go. Snort, snort, snort. Code. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go. Damn, I got the drip, go. I got the tips, go. Damn, I got the drip, go. I got the tips, go. Clear your throat, please tip me. Damn, clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn, damn. Snort, snort, snort. Go, you drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Snort, snort, snort. Go, you drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids. I cannot eat a lot or a bunch of red meat or shellfish because I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. Yeah.
I got walk. Little gin, little door, swim, make the count hot. I can feel it in my toes, let's go, it's the gal walk. Stomach cold, so froze, you know I got the gout rocks. Take a 20-minute break, I'ma hit him with a gout walk. Sushi daddy, I'ma tear it up. Oh shit, here comes another flare up. DoorDash me a little aloe vera, a bowl of penne and a side of marinara. I could introduce you to the gout. Fatty foods every time when I go out. Bitch, I'm too fast, why I pass out. Where the cherry juice at? Need a glass now. Yeah. Gotta go and see the doc. Man, it's like a couple blocks. Hold up, another $100 shot. Now I'ma hit him with a walk. Hey, what walk? Gal walk. Little gin, little door, that shrimp make the gout hot. Can feel it in my toes, let's go, it's the gal walk. Stomach cold, so froze, you know I got the gout rocks. Take a 20-minute break, I'ma hit him with a gout walk.
Basically had a big gout flare-up because I stopped drinking cherry juice. And since I started drinking it again, I haven't had one since. I will likely be drinking tart cherry juice for the rest of my life.
That's right, this is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech. Because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land.
Something stop this!
Control is desire. Devour. about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money. Per take. Do what gives you pleasure and fuck everyone else.
Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic?
To Montana?
Why?
Is it Butte? Butte, Montana it is. Berkeley Pit in Butte, Montana. All right. We're going to try to find Berkeley Pit. What's up, Piper? Good evening. Excuse me. Jade, no. We have not had any tips whatsoever tonight, right? None, right? Everything has been super chats. Like, look, Sarah was a super chat. Mitch was a super chat. Hero was a super chat. MK Asp, Red King, Dark Ethan, Shane's World, and we had some memberships. And we had, I believe, 1 sub. We had no tips whatsoever tonight. None. None. 0. Not that I can remember, unless there was one and I forgot. But I know I added everything to the goal tonight. So 1 more hour of Light Sim tonight, everyone. We'll probably play till like 9:15-ish Pacific time. And then we'll call it quits for the night. I got to end around 9:15. By the way, there's no streak. So if we don't hit the goal of 150, it's okay. We're not in desperate, you know, oh God, we got to continue the streak. But remember, if we hit the goal, that means that it counts towards your reward. You'll get, DSP tries it, you'll get a special event, either like a viewer's choice event or a marathon, and you'll get Stellar Blade earlier. It's up to you guys, all right? The sooner the better for those events. I'll do them as soon as possible, okay? Cool. Why no tips? I don't know, Jay. I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully we do get some by the end of the night. If not, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice to get some tips tonight. Okay. So I'm gonna assume you said it was what's pit? Berkeley Pit in Butte, Montana. Let's see if any of that stuff is there. No. Montana. Montana. Do we have any information about what's close? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Put in Butte Mountains. Flying Arrow Ranch in Butte, or Bar Lazy Bee Airport in Butte, or Burt Mooney in Butte. There's several things in Butte actually that we could try. I guess we'll try that. Try the airport. That's Montana. I guess the question is, from this airport, where would we have to go? What direction? Okay. Okay. Are we ready to resume? Okay, we're going to start. Hold on. We can do here and here. This isn't Butte, Montana. It said it was Butte Airport. This is not it. Okay. Go to the Burt Mooney Airport? Okay. We'll do that. Burt Mooney. Oh, there we go. Well, that's weird. Okay, there we are. Oh, wow. It's out in a very mountainous, very snowy area. Cool. Are we ready? All right, let's continue. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Nice late night chill stream. So we are currently in Butte, Montana. We're taking off from Burt Mooney Airport. And as you can see, pretty gorgeous visuals with the amount of snow in this area. Now, I'm not sure where Red King wants us to go. It's the Red King who was the current latest, highest contributor. And he said he wanted to do this. So let's see what we can find. We're going to have to go probably to daytime to see anything. But I wonder what's here that he wants us to find. There was a $2 anonymous tip. All right, someone rewound and found it. All right, then we'll put anonymous $2 tip on the leaderboard. Not that it matters. It was anonymous. But there we go. So there was one anonymous tip earlier. Okay. All right, so we're going to fly. But let's make it so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay. Wow, it's really cold here, huh? Dang, it looks really cold here. Let's take off. Man, it's completely snowy. Keep in mind, this is the real conditions there right now, supposedly. Tons of snow. Butte, Montana. Beautiful mountains. That reminds me when we did Alaska a couple weeks ago, right? Okay, so this is the airport at Burt Mooney. Yep. All right, I'm gonna head towards the city portion over here. See what's over there. We're having issues with wind already, I can tell you. Like, I'm trying to control the chopper, and it's getting wind resistance. Like, dang. All right, here we go. Strip mall-like building right straight ahead, it looks like. I wonder what that is. It does. It looks like a big building, right? Like a business. It's got a big parking lot. I wonder if this will have signs and stuff to say what it is. Like, if it's actually like a business, like Walmart or something. No, this is like an office building or something. Doesn't look like it has a name on it. Remember, we found other Macy's and stuff like that previous, so... Or if we would have it. We found an IKEA. Remember the IKEA? That stood out. Beautiful town. Towards the East Ridge. East? You want me to go east? Okay. Sure. There we go. Eastward. Towards these mountains? Cool. That's an industrial park, said Red King. I see. So no businesses that we'd recognize. Let's head towards the mountains. Lots of trees. Northeast. Okay, it's exactly where we're headed. Northeast. Our Lady of the Rockies. Oh, really? I wonder what that is. Our Lady of the Rockies? The Rocky Mountains? This is all small, what appears to be residential area, right? It looks like it. Residential places. The other part was industrial. This is residential. So you live here, you work over there. There it is. Our Lady of the Rockies. Skibidi Toilet is out here, too? Oh, wow. Let's find Skibidi Toilet. Right. Have I ever watched Ice Road Truckers? I have not. I've heard of the show, but I've never watched it myself. Ice Road Truckers. Okay. I wonder, so if you live here, Red King, is it cold, like, a lot of the year? Is it cold almost the entire year? Because I've never lived in a place that's been the same weather, like, all year. You know, when I lived in Connecticut, they had the most extreme heat in the summers with rain and hurricanes. And then in the winter, it's like the most cold winters with ice and snow and sleet. Just like the worst of everything. You even have tornadoes there. Here, I have a more moderate weather. 9 months of winter. Woo-hoo-hoo! 9 months of winter. To be honest, the fall and winter are my favorite seasons because these are the best seasons for streaming. Like right now, I have my fan on high, my window open, and it's cool and very comfortable in here. I can wear this nice sweater, and I'm very comfy. So for me, for what I do for work, this is actually the best time of year weather-wise. But I can understand those who want, you know, different weather. You don't live there anymore? Ah, but you were there. I see. So, FYI, the next highest contributor is Mitch the Plant, which is around $9, a little over 9. I think it was like $9.70. So Mitch will be next to pick where we go, unless someone beats $9.70. So basically, if you tip 10 bucks, if you do a super chat for 10 bucks, if you give 2 subs over on Kick, you'll be the next person to pick the next location. But we only have till around 9:15, so about 50 minutes left on the stream. So you're gonna want to get it in sooner rather than later. I can't get up here. The chopper will not gain altitude. This chopper stinks. I'm gonna switch to a different chopper. This thing sucks. Seriously, this thing's terrible.
Salt Lake Center, November 75295 is type 3 miles northeast of Kilo Bravo.
Shitty chopper.
Mike 6300.
Who designed this piece of crap?
Request flight following.
What about the Jetson? Yeah, I don't know if the Jetson weirdo prop thing would make it up here. What is it, a prop copter or whatever? Alright, so there's a giant statue over here. But the thing is, I wonder how anyone could see it. It's so high up. Like, it's got to be really hard to see. 3 miles. Not 3 miles. 3 miles.
Roger 2, 9 or 5.
Yeah, I can't get to it. I'm really trying. Ugh. Getting there. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Virgin Mary. I didn't mean to swear in front of you. Just that I'm going to die. Oh. Take it down easy, easy. Ah! This guy just has no reaction to anything. I could rip his leg off and shove it up his butt, and he wouldn't even react. Okay. Here it is. It's got windows in it. So basically it's a statue, but it's also a building at the same time, apparently. Nice benches. Whoa. It's cool from up close, but I mean, it's like so far high up here. It's so hard to see. I wonder how anyone would see it down from there, right? It's kind of like, I feel like it's almost like a waste. Like, they should have just put it in Town Center. So people could see it. Putting it up here, no one can see it. It's too high up. It's cool, though. I like that. I like that they represented it nicely, right? There's the pit. What's the pit? That's a pit right there. That's considered a pit down there. Okay, let's go check that out then. Really cool statue. It's cool they put all these landmarks in the game. Oh. That's the pit? Okay, let's go check out this pit. Going down shouldn't be hard. If it was going up, that was hard. Largest toxic waste dump in the U.S. Oh, nice. Let's check it out.
Is type 4 miles northeast of Kilo Bravo Tango, Mike 7,800 feet. Request flight following.
November 75295 Salt Lake Center. Squawk 7345.
7345.
Squawk 7345 2905.
Do they talk like this? I have the feeling they don't. This is AI voices. They're supposed to be saying 3, but they say tree. 7 tree.
Bravo Tango, Mike 6,900 feet. Altimeter 29 or decimal 9 or 2.
Roger 2, 9 or 5.
All right, now we're making some progress. Get over there. There we go. They do say tree. They actually do say tree. Radio etiquette to say tree. Oh my lord. You hear that wind? Every time there's wind, this chopper cannot handle flying at all. Whenever there's wind, it completely gets tossed around. I know, good thing that it bounces like it's made of rubber. We're almost there. All right, so Mitch the plant, think about where you want to go because we might be going to where you want next because no one's contributed to beat you. Again, it would be $10 to beat Mitch and to choose the next location. So this is just a giant toxic waste pit. Does it smell? Can you smell it from the town? Because like Newark, New Jersey has all these disgusting factories and places that burn trash and shit, and you can smell the sulfur from the highway as you drive by it. It smells disgusting. The whole city smells like a rotten egg. This is all toxic waste here. We had around 4K geese fly over it once and landed on the surface. They all died. Holy shit. 4,000? That sucks. Yeah, it's green. You notice that? It's green. It's an unnatural color. Oh, man. It's like an antifreeze. What is this? Yo, this is not a body of water. This is a living creature. This thing's mutated to be like a beast. Look at it. It's a mutated beast. What is living in this? It's arsenic and other nasty stuff. Oh, no. It's alive. I'm hallucinating from the chems. Oh, it's alive. It's alive! Look, oh! It's alive or it is alive. Pulsating. Gotta get out of here. Oh! Oh! Wow. Very exciting. Well, I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know that's what it was. Mitch the plant. He says, remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother? And his eyes turned into daggers. I remember that. Very good. You sent me a DM. You hope we can talk soon. There's no DMs on YouTube, so I don't know what on earth you're talking about. Oh, wait, I can't control it. I can't. No, 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 no. Oh, no, I'm at the top. Oh, I can't stop spinning. No, what's going on? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, oh. 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 I think we may be in some trouble. I think we may be in some trouble. I'm singing in the sludge. I'm singing in the sludge. What a glorious feeling. I'm mutating now. Tentacles coming out of my eyes. I'm singing in the sludge. Yikes, look at that, man. Well, this is exciting. And that is Butte, Montana, my friends. All right, what a butte it is. What a butte that was. Okay. All right, so up next, Mitch. Where is it that you want to go? Because no one has contributed in a half an hour. So you're next. And then after that, I don't know where we're going because we need someone else to contribute and pick the next spot. But Mitch gets to choose. And guys, like I said, we're streaming for about another 45 minutes. So we still have time. If you contribute $10 or more, you can pick the next spot. You want to go to New York City, sing YMCA and the Trump dance. My God. All right, well, New York City should definitely be one of the standard spots. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. Red King says, thanks, that was worth the donation. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. All right, the largest metropolitan area in the United States with a population of over 8 million. New York City is a renowned center for global trade, finance, education, innovation, and culture. The city's economic invigoration through the centuries has engendered and nurtured the growth of some of the history's most celebrated and beautiful works of architecture. Awe-inspiring from beneath or within, aerial views of these structures and the surrounding bustle of the city provide some of the most memorable perspectives of New York. Day and night, throughout all seasons, take flight over New York and enjoy an incomparable view of the area's bridges, skyscrapers, statues, and parks, some of the most famous landmarks in history. All right. Now, I just got a contribution from Dark Ethan, 15 Canadian, Montreal, Canada. Now, let's convert that again. Make sure we're counting properly. That is $10.59. So thank you, Dark Ethan. That means we're to 82 in contributions tonight. 82. All right, we are more than halfway to the goal. Guys, if you want to see the goals hit increase and get closer to goals such as DSP Tries It, or Stellar Blade, or a marathon or a viewer's choice playthrough, which we're doing now at 10, 50, 100, of goals hit, please contribute tonight. We're going to fly over New York. We're going to see Montreal, and we're going to see if we have time for another. We might. Or if someone just wants to contribute just for the sake of it to get that, the goal total continuing, then please by all means do. All right? Here we go. Here we are. Yeah, because it's not a streak, but I don't know how to describe it, because it's not a streak. We're not doing a streak. If we don't hit it tonight, it still continues. So it's not a streak. I just don't know what to call it. The total tally, the goal tally. Maybe that's what we'll call it, the goal tally. Or the goal milestone. If you want to add to the goal milestones. There you go. If you want to add to the goal milestones, please contribute. Okay, Central Park. Beautiful. Ginormous body of water in the middle. You've seen this in many different video games before. Central Park with its ginormous, lake. And then here we got a big building, but they didn't mark it for some bizarre reason. So let's just fly all over. Oh, there's a beautiful rainbow. Look at that. MetLife Stadium. That's where I was for WrestleMania back in 2012, I think. Whatever WrestleMania I attended live, that was at MetLife Stadium over there. A beautiful rainbow to the double. It's a double rainbow. Double rainbow to the east. Oh, crap. I'm way too low elevation. I got to pick up here. I'm going to die. Okay. So here we are. This is Manhattan, correct? New York, New York, it's a hell of a town. J-Man just did a $10 super chat. Thank you, J-Man. J-Man, think about where you would like to go, because after Dark Ethan, you may be the next person. But again, I have to be out of here by 9:15, so we'll see how much time we have for all these different flights. But let's find out. If someone... So now J-Man would be next in line. Because Dark Ethan's definitely... Dark Ethan's next in line. Because they were $10 and change. J-Man's just $10. So, definitely Dark Ethan is next. New York, New York, and the double rainbow. There we've got Empire State Building. Huge. Ooh. There. The Chrysler Building. Flatiron Building, but that's the biggest building in New York, right? Empire State Building. Beautiful. Governor's Island. Over there we've got the One World Trade Center. Remember, is that not where the World Trade Center used to stand, the Twin Towers, but now it's the One World Trade Center? The Brooklyn Bridge, cool. Statue of Liberty's out here, so let's go that way. We'll turn around. We'll probably make it be nighttime to see what it looks like at night. Ellis Island. So many immigrants came to the United States via Ellis Island back in the day. I don't think they use it anymore, right? I think now it's just like a museum. Can I sing Empire State of Mind? No, I don't know that song. Trump dance? I don't know if I can do the Trump dance. He does like this weird fidgeting motion when he dances. You know, it's like, do the Trump dance, I'm in New York. Do the Trump dance, I'm in New York. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but okay. There's Ellis Island. Let's fly to Ellis Island in a statue, and then we'll fly back. The One World Trade Center is actually taller than the Empire now? Oh, okay. That's the tallest in New York City. I've never been there. Ellis Island. Beautiful. Look at this. Nice Raider down there. It just popped in. It just loaded. Oh, I agree. The game is gorgeous. Even though it's not as detailed as you think when you get close, it's still gorgeous, man. It's a really awesome game for touring the world. I love this for chill streams. I have a great time with you guys when we do this. There's a Statue of Liberty, which everyone thinks is huge, and it really isn't. It's actually not that big. Wave, everyone wave. Cool. Took our way back. It's definitely an update from the last game. I'll agree there. There's so much more detail, many more landmarks labeled. The last game just looked like Play-Doh when you got close. This game looks much better now. No, I never heard that. Dunsfelter says, Empire State of Mind says, in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. I know you've heard it. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Here's Governor's Island. Is this where the governor lives? The governor lives on Governor's Island. Of course. The Barclay Center. Ghost of Jay, thank you so much. Can we go to Unit 731? I don't know. He's been a member for 42 months at the standard level. I don't know what Unit 731 is. It's a golf course? Oh. This is awesome. Look at these bridges. Can I fly under the Brooklyn Bridge? All right. If I fly under the Brooklyn Bridge, you guys got to give me some credit. You ready? Ready? What the hell? The cars were flying. Look, the cars are flying. Yo, the cars are driving up the lines. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? What in the... Okay, I was not expecting to see cars drive up the strands of the fucking bridge. What happened there? That was obviously not intended. Okay, then. Go under this one. Which bridge is this? These cars are in the water! Why are the cars driving through the water? What is going on? Look at that. I think they need a patch for New York City. Are you kidding me? The cars are driving through the water. Right. What's on this side of the river? What the heck, dude? Some wild stuff going on. Cars drive up the supports of the bridge and into the water below. I guess that's a good way to avoid the traffic. There you go. See, it looks good till you start looking real close and you realize, it ain't so good. There's like popping and it's not as good as you would hope. But it's still pretty darn good. The future is now. That's what they do now. I wish I knew what this building was, but they didn't label this big one. That's not right. What's going on here? What is wrong with this bridge? What is going on? Why is it solid? Why is the bridge solid? Wow, they messed up every bridge in New York City. I'm pretty sure this bridge is not solid. They screwed up every bridge in New York. What on earth, man? How'd they manage that? LaGuardia? It's LaGuardia Airport. Well, it is sad because when I was younger, New York City was like a big tourist destination. Everyone wanted to go there at some point in their lives. And now, a lot of people are like, they don't even want to be there. They want to move out. It's sad. A lot of the United States major cities have become like this in the last 5 to 10 years. They just degraded. Tons of crime and, you know, not a lot of good jobs or industry anymore. So people are moving out. Yeah, it sucks. When I was younger, New York City, I feel, was a much better place. Probably the 90s and the 2000s, right? The 80s, it was bad. The 80s, it was full of crime. And then it got all cleaned up. But then I think it kind of like naturally gravitated back. So now we're heading south of Manhattan. As you can see, he was the one who came in when he was mayor. He went into the central or Times Square where all the crime was, and he literally cleaned it all up. There used to be, no lie, there used to be like whorehouses in Times Square, New York, like blatantly out in the open. And then he went in there and he cleaned it all up. All right, pretty good, pretty nice. Okay, so that was a cool flyover of New York. I hope you enjoyed. Where were we going next? It was J-Man with a $10 super chat, right? No, wait. It was Dark Ethan. He wants to go to Montreal, Canada. Never mind. Dark Ethan is next because it was over $10. So we're going to go to Montreal. I don't know if they have one for that or if we have to just go manually. They do that. All right, we're going to Montreal. We're actually checking off some of these ones off the list. We did Mecca, New York, and Montreal all tonight. So we're doing some of the big ones, right? That's cool. So we're going to Montreal for Dark Ethan, and then J-Man picks next unless someone beats $10. If someone beats $10, they'll be the one to pick the final flight of the night. So it's either going to be J-Man or whoever beats $10. In the meantime, again, guys, we are at $92 in contributions. 58 to go. If you would like to hit the goal for tonight and add to our goal total? Was it goal tally? Goal total? We got to think of a name. It's not a streak because there's not a, what's the word for it? Our goal count? Maybe we'll call it our goal count. So, $58 to hit our goal count for the night and hit 3 and get us closer to DSP tries it later this week and all of our future goals as well. All right. So, was it my our goal milestone? I like that. Our goal milestone. It'll be our 3rd in our goal milestone. There we go. All right. So, let's see if we can hit it. We've got 2 more flights left, okay? All right. So, Montreal is the most populous city in the province of Quebec and the 2nd largest in all of Canada with over 1.7 million inhabitants. The city was founded in 1642 on the island of Montreal, located in southwestern Quebec on the shore of the St. Lawrence River. Both the city and island named for Mount Royal, the low hill around which the original settlement of the city was built. Today, while the official language of Montreal is French, and the 2nd largest French-speaking city in the world after Paris, wow, it is very much a multilingual city with more than half more than half speak both English and French. And then there's a typo. Montreal is a thriving hub of commerce, important to a number of industries. Okay, it's too much. It's way too much information. I just want to fly over it. Okay. This is a different plane. Okay, this is Montreal. I'm assuming if we just fly straight, that's what we want to do, right? Just fly straight. For some reason, I'm losing altitude, and I don't know why. Look at that building. Oh, that's cool. What is that? That is called... What is it? The Olympic Stadium? Oh, from when they had the Olympics. Yeah, Andre the DJ says, I'm curious to see what this looks like from 20 years ago. Here it is. This is the Olympic Stadium. Oh, this plane sucks. It's losing altitude, and I'm not doing anything to lose altitude. I don't know what they're expecting of me. Then again, I could cheat. See, I could just cheat. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to keep cheating because the plane sucks. They gave a terrible plane. Look at that. That looks like it's the freaking Citadel from Mass Effect. That's cool. They built all this just for the Olympics, huh? Huge. Yeah, I don't know what kind of plane this is, but it friggin' has, like, it just loses altitude no matter what I do, so I'm just gonna have to keep cheating. At least I know the cheat code now. So very different from New York, as you can see. There is a huge area there, but it looks more like... Go up again. Looks more like the major cities down here. So they start you at the Olympic place, but now you go further into the city this way. RPMs are nearly 0. Yeah, and look, I'm holding... Give it gas. You tell me what's going on. The tower over the dome was supposed to be a retractable roof, but it never worked out. Oh, wow. It just never worked at all. Yeah, I'm losing altitude. I don't... Look. You tell me what happened. I don't know. I'm just trying to fly straight. This thing won't fly at all. It's a piece of garbage. Whoever designed this plane, D- for you. So, the Basilica Notre Dame. Basilique Notre Dame. Museum of Archaeology. Yeah, see, this is the big city part coming up. The Jacques Cartier Bridge. Why is it beeping? Dude, what do you want me to do? The plane's a piece of shit. Look, it won't gain altitude no matter what I do. This plane's a disaster. It sucks ass. Alright, at least now we can see. Habitats? I don't know what that is. Museum of Archaeology and History. What a shitty plane they gave me for this flyover. See, unlike New York City, that's super dense. This is nowhere near as dense or as wide as New York City, and it's got a lot more green to it. You can notice that for sure. Boston Peef. What the hell? What does this mean? Boston Peef? Yo, he's bossing, son. And he's peefing. Boston. Oh, it's Boston Peel. Yeah, no matter what I do, it loses altitude, and I can't stop it. So, I don't know what's wrong with this fucking plane. I wouldn't put it past them that the plane's glitched, because you see how many problems we've had? Things just glitching out, and freaking typos and shit. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Look at this. Probably another arena down there of some sort. Not labeled, though. Get more height so I can keep going. Musée des Beaux-Arts, which is basically a museum of arts, right? Somehow I just lost control. I didn't even do that, so piece of shit. I'm being asked about nighttime. Okay. I should have done that in New York. I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. I did actually forget to change the time in New York. Here's what it looks like at night. It's a garbage plane. Nice lights. Dun 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 dun. Although admittedly there's not much to it. It's pretty straightforward. This is the city, and then there was the Olympics, and that's all I really see. There's not much else to really look at. In New York, you had the flyover. You can see the Statue of Liberty and everything, and turn around, go past Central Park. But here I'm not really seeing much. Looks beautiful with all the lights, though. All these major cities look great with the lights, right? Under the DJ says they need to make a good driving sim. Then you can see all stuff from ground level, too. That'd be pretty cool. J-Man said, can we go to Florence? We can. Didn't we already go to Florence, though? I feel like we already did that a couple weeks ago. Like, that was one of the first ones we did. But if you really want to go to Florence again, we can. I'm pretty sure we've done it, though. The Jacques Cartier Bridge. Alright, so guys, last chance to contribute. Number one, if you just want to support the stream in general. But number two, if you want to be the next person to have the final flight of the night. Right now, it's J-Man with 10 bucks. But if you beat 10 bucks, you'll be the final flight of the night. And of course, we're at 58 to hit a goal for the night. And add one to our goals milestone to get closer to our reward. So please consider contributing if you'd like that to happen as well. But we are getting to the last flight. I just got to fly under the bridge again. It's fun to fly under these bridges. This might be hard to do, though, because this plane sucks. This might be really challenging. I don't want to hit the water. I'm probably going to hit the water. See, I just keep losing altitude. I can't stop. I can't control it. It just did it by itself. Yeah, well, guess what? I still made it under the bridge, so screw you, game. Screw you, game. Oh, no. All right, Florence, Italy it is, because no one contributed and beat J-Man, so we're going to Florence, and that's it for tonight. Here it is. I'm pretty sure we did this already. This is one of the earliest ones. Maybe I'm wrong. Florence is the capital of the central Italian region of Tuscany, an area celebrated for art, food, and verdant rolling hills and unique brand of architecture. The birthplace of the Renaissance. Florence is one of the most historically important cities in Europe. No, we went to Rome. We didn't go to Florence. That's right. We haven't been here yet. Florence offers a wide range of sights. The river Arno, one of the most notable in Italy, strikes through the heart of the city. Along its banks lie patchworks of forests and low hills, and neighborhoods of buildings emblematic of the area's classic building style of limestone and terracotta roof tiles. Notable landmarks like Piazza del Duomo, treat the eye with intricate facades of red, white, and green marble, towering cathedrals surrounded by the distant Tuscan uplands. All right. Florence time. Yeah, the Notre Dame in Paris reopened, right? It just reopened. Well, it's another different plane. Well, this is completely different from the last few, right? Jade says, can I tell him the backstory of Indiana Jones because it's new to him? Possibly tomorrow. I don't know exactly when the game takes place. The Golden Circle game, I don't know where in the plot line or timeline of Indiana Jones it takes place. So I guess we'll have to see tomorrow. Golf Club Forenzi. Ippodromo del Mulina. Giardino Comunale. Correggi Hospital Helipad. Arena Vizarno. That's it, Arena Vizarno. It's an arena down there. Hey, look, a plane that can maintain its altitude. What a novel concept. It's a year after Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, really? So it's only like second in the timeline? Oh, crap. Mr. Jupel just dropped a 5-member bomb on YouTube. Thank you, Mr. Jupel. So with that, that counts for $15 of support because each one's around $3. That now means that we're up to 107, and we are very close to our goal. We're literally under 50 away from the goal, 43. Will anyone contribute to hit the goal for tonight and continue on with our goal milestone count? That would be great. Congrats to everyone getting a gifted membership here. We have Alex from Blog TV, Lowrider, Fabian Couye, Han Solo 999, and Reflection. The Ponte della Vittoria. Ponte Amerigo Vespucci. Amerigo Vespucci. The Piazza Santa Maria Novella. Oh, look at down here. The Piazza del Duomo. And of course, the Cathedral Santa Maria del Fiore. Bueno. Bellissimo. Piazza Santa Croce. Oh, shit. The Forte di Belvedere. Beautiful housing. Beautiful housing down there. Palazzo Pitti. What a pity. It's Palazzo Pitti. Andre the DJ says, with this being Florence, watch out for the ancestors of Ezio Auditore. Exactly. The Ponte San Nicolo. Porta della Croce di Chiesa della Sacra Famiglia da Ponte Giovanni da Verrazzano, Stadio Artemio Franchi. As you can see, no giant skyscrapers whatsoever, just ancient architecture that's very beautiful in the green countryside. Sports fields, right? That's where we're going, to the sports fields down here. You can't do that on YouTube. That is a downside of YouTube, I know. But hey, if you're on Kick and you want to give some subs tonight, we've had 0 contributions on Kick tonight. It would be a great way to end the night. I'm just saying. Maria Annunziata Hospital Bagno. Could barely say it. Forest firefighting base out in the forest here. Yeah, Sister Anime gifted that sub earlier today, correct? That wasn't tonight, was it? Oh, it was. Oh, that was earlier today. Well, Sister Anime was the one person tonight who contributed on Kick. That was it. But I appreciate all of you supporting the streams. I really do. Have I DoorDashed any food lately? No. Yesterday, my wife and I were out. Excuse me. If we went nighttime here, I bet it wouldn't look anything like the other city. Let's check. I bet it would look totally different. Wow. It's pretty different. Not even a fraction of the lights. Look. Very few lights compared to the other cities we've been to. Right here, it's very heavy. But everywhere else, look, it's dark. It's dark all around. Way less light pollution in Florence, Italy. But it is pretty, right? Very nice. Excuse me. Wow, look how awesome this looks at night. The cathedral looks awesome at night. Wow. It's well lit. See that? It really stands out. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Look at that. That's sweet. Any chance I will check out next year Fantasian Neo Dimension? I have no idea. I don't know much about it. I know it's another JRPG that came out, but I just don't know much about it. So, it's from the makers of Final Fantasy. The father of Final Fantasy. Oh, yeah. So these places look nice. The Fortezza de Basso, these are well lit. Jade says I'm talking like Santino Marella. Well, I'm just trying to do an Italian accent. Now, guys, we had a great amount of support tonight. I'm happy with having over $100 of support. I'm just saying it would be a shame if we don't hit the goal tonight that we got that much support, but it didn't count towards the goals hit. So, again, last chance, because this is our final flight. If you want to get those goals continuing and get those milestone count up to 3 and continue on and get a DSP tries it later this week, contribute right now, okay? It would be a shame to not have it count, but hey, it doesn't hurt me. We did good. We did good tonight, okay? You taking off, Jade? All right, have a good night. Well, someone says that they would match a $20 tip over on Kick. However, I don't know if I would trust them, guys. I don't know who the hell Firkin Justin is. I've never heard of them, so it sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Sounds like if they wanted to contribute, they would just contribute. Just saying. There would be no qualifying characteristics of it. The Etruscan Park. Etruscan Park. No, I have no plans to bring WWE Champions back to the rotation. If you haven't noticed, no one's asked for it. It got played out back in October, and I don't think people really want it. So I don't see a point in bringing it back. Again, the WWE Champions thing was a meme to show my trolls and detractors that no one gives two shits what I play or spend my money on, and they have no power over me in that regard ever again. And since then, they've shut the fuck up about it, and that's the end of it. So, there you go. Very nice. I wanted to actually change back to day, because I think it actually looks very nice during the day as we adjourn here. And now clear skies this time. You can actually see the countryside beautifully in the day shot. See, look at that. That's nice, man. Oh, you see, I don't. Lalafell, I don't care what my detractors think of me, but so many people on the internet were fooled by my detractors for so many years about all this bullshit that didn't matter, that's why I couldn't get people to come and be positive about me and my content anymore. But things have dramatically changed for the better, and I'm very happy for it. It's not me that cares about the detractors, it's this public opinion being fooled by a bunch of lying idiots, you know? Thank you, Hair of the Dog, for a $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Now we're up to 109, but we are about to adjourn in less than 5 minutes. So again, guys, last chance if you wanted to contribute and hit that goal and add another one to our goals hit milestone meter there. Looks great. See, I think this actually looks really good. Like, where would you want to live? Would you really want to live in New York City, where everything is a freaking street with gas and cars and people and, you know, smog and shit? Or would you want to live in Florence, Italy? We have old, cool architecture, amazing, you know, views, probably beautiful air. Everything here's probably nice, right? So nice. No, I'm not replaying Silent Hill 2 anytime soon. We just beat it in October, and that's that for that game. Maybe years in the future, but not anytime soon, man. We got more than enough new stuff to do. Andre the DJ says that Florence and Philadelphia are actually sister and twin cities. One of Seattle's sister cities, Perugia, is 92 miles from Florence. Oh, really? So what do you mean when you say that they're twin? Do you mean that they try to have, like, things in the architecture and stuff that are equal or close? Because I'm going to be honest. This looks nothing like Philadelphia. I've been to Philadelphia. It looks nothing like Florence at all. Would I consider living in Italy since I could stream from anywhere? I'm sure it would be nice, but I don't know enough about it to really, you know, intelligently speak about it, so I'm not going to. But, you know, I would like to visit there someday. It's my homeland. Like I said, I'm a quarter Italian. The most amount of my ethnic heritage comes from Italy. It would be nice to go there someday. You see, I never had a thing for skyscrapers. Like, I'll visit a major city, and I'll go up the Empire State Building, you know, or, you know, the former Willis Tower, it's called now. Like, I'll do that, but I don't want to be there. I'll just be there for tourism. I don't want to live there or spend extended time there. I've always been suburbs kind of guy. Change World, thanks. Have a good night. He says, it's been a pleasure to watch you live. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Awesome. We're way high up now. All right. I think it is time to end our night. We have flown a lot of places tonight. A good variety of places. And again, I want to say to everyone here, great chill night. Thanks to those who supported. I am pleased with that level of support. That is awesome. Thank you all. And, applause. A very good night in Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? So I think we'll be doing it again later in the week. I'm not sure. I'm streaming 6 straight days this week. So we'll see if we can have another Flight Sim stream this week or not. If it is, it'll be near the end of the week since this is the first night of the week. I'll probably try to play a full week. There's a lot of new stuff going on this week with games. Or maybe near the end of the week, I'll let you all know. All right? All righty. Good stuff. Flight Sim was great tonight. All right, thank you all. Excellent stuff. Okay, guys. Oh, man, I just realized I'm going to take these sunglasses off, and my eyes are going to be right, like, they're going to be bugging out. You ready? Hold on. Oh. I wore these for 2 straight hours. Oh. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that kills my eyeballs. All right, everyone. Thank you for a great stream tonight. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Let's get out of here. First of all. There we go. All right, so remember, guys, tomorrow, all day long, I'm going to be playing the new release, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We're going to get a big tear into it and see how much I like it. I hope it's as good as people are saying. You know, people are saying that it's super good. So I hope that they're not fibbing. I hope that it's good. People are saying essentially it's like Deus Ex, or it's like Dishonored, but no powers instead, but it's open exploration, puzzle solving, looting, combat, optional missions and objectives along with the main stuff. People are saying it's super good, and the graphics apparently and the level design are really good. So I certainly hope that you will all join me tomorrow. And of course, I got a great PC for it, so hopefully it looks amazing with my setup, right? But all right, so everyone, that is going to be it for tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I had a great time with all of you. I hope that you enjoy. Here, let me get my lighting back on so I can do my daily wrap. And again, I'm not, you didn't have to freak out that we didn't hit the goal. It's perfectly fine. Listen, I'm pleased with over $100 of support on any stream. Okay, that's great in my eyes. And, hey, we had a good flight sim stream. It didn't count towards the goal, but that's all right. Hopefully, you know, we will hit some streaks this week. Or I say streak. I keep saying streaks. We'll hit some goals this week, so it will count, because I would love to do a DSP Tries It this week. Don't know if we will. I guess we'll find out, right? But I had a great time with all of you. So, all right, I'm out of here. Gunsfelter says, doesn't the Elgato lighting work with your new Stream Deck? I don't know. I'm not sure how it would work because it's not plugged into my PC. Like, there's no way to actually plug that lighting into PC. That lighting works with an app.
All right, big ups, y'all. No goal, Phil? Sorry, I had a lot going on right now.
Yeah, it works with the app. So, all you do is add a new accessory.
It's over, man. The streak's over. It's done.
I don't think it works with Stream Deck, no. I don't think Stream Deck syncs with this lighting.
Big ups, Mindhide. Big ups, Murray.
Make sure Wi-Fi is turned on. Open Control Center settings. Add new accessory.
Oh, is he? Oh, dude,
network, wait until it appears in Control Center. I
don't
don't think
stall,
so,
bro. Just go.
I'd have to look into it, but I don't think it does. I run it from my app on my phone. Yeah, I'm legitimately not sure. I don't think so. Right? Yeah. Check the Stream Deck software. I did. Stream Deck software only lets you map buttons from what I can see. It's very basic. There's not much to it. Like, go to Elgato Marketplace, and then settings, and then my account. And, you know, it's synced with OBS Studio. It says right here, here's the plugin for OBS Studio. I guess maybe if I could search for a plugin for the light, maybe? Plugins. There's a volume controller. Look at an app to, oh. Okay, Google Chrome. I guess I would have to search. Oh, lighting. Wait a minute. It does have it. I just found it. It totally has it. Get. That's the Control Center. The plugin has been installed. Now how do I access it? Yeah, here it is. Holy shit. I could put it on other wow. I mean, good. Who said that? Whoever suggested that. Awesome. I didn't even think about it. And now I have the plugin and I can mess around with it. Yeah, look, set color, set brightness, adjust temperature, set temperature. I can do all this stuff on it now. I can mess with it. So I will. Whoever suggested that, thank you. That's awesome of you. I'll mess with this tonight. Okay. I'll have to mess with it and see. Okay. Anyway, I got to get out of here because I got to film the daily wrap and I got to do all that stuff. So thank you guys. Tomorrow, it's Indiana Jones all day long, okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Please have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thugs on the floor. We got thugs on the floor.
I can't read any of that shit. DBW. I said DBW. A BBWG. Yeah, that's what I love. That's what I like about. That's what I dream about. Yeah, nigga, that's what I've been inside
Yeah, big ups, Paramore. Big ups, Ghost.
Yeah.
Streak's over.
Yeah. I'm talking about a BBW chain. BBW. I stand for a big, beautiful woman, yeah. I love me and BBWs, yeah. I I love me some BBWs, yay, 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 yeah, 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 yay. BBWs, yay, that's my type, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. But they always be hating on them BB never using that be trying to outwear them until my now BBWs are really beautiful. Yeah, but they don't never agree. They always hating. They gon' always hate. So I know what I gotta do. You just let them talk. But sometime, okay, and let me now. Well, like all the time when somebody stop talking about a BBW, I can never taste what they say, and I can never end it. And I use the always bed in my fiddles, yeah. I start wanting to argue with them and go back and forth. I put that out now, BBW, the better type, the best type, yeah. They are the hype. Yeah, 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 but it's 21. But it's 2021, 2021, and a lot of dudes. Well, really reduced. I ain't really seen no females, yeah, hating on them BBW chicks, but so many dudes out, yeah, just hating on them BBW chicks, and they need to stop it. Just stop it, nigga, let them be, yeah. While I continue loving, I'm often beautiful BBW chicks, yeah.